You know it's an eye for eye. I didn't wanna walk the plank. No, but the Mariona, it came like the thunder. I was on my way to going under. Swimming in the pain, yeah, I was covered in a tidal wave, But I'm a fighter. Try to take me down, I'm going higher. Baby, you've been playing with some fire. You've been playing with fire. One day you will see what you made of me. Fly my enemies. You watch it release. In the dead of night. Everyone is cold. Storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control it in my bones. I'm coming for the
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream. The end of the year duels are going to be up today for the region of EU. Happy New Year for some of you already. Going to be a Happy New Year tonight for many of us here in the NA. Happy New Year, boys. Thank you so much for an amazing year with me on this channel. And hopefully we'll have even more better years ahead of us, dude. 2020 was a tough one. 2021 kicked our asses a bit more. Let's hope we get a nice, good old break. Good games, good gameplay in 2022. How you boys all doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Hope all of us are having a wonderful, beautiful evening. Boys, hope you're doing well, brother. What's up, Loki? How you doing, man? Salaban, Rogue, Andra, Zelha, Kren, the beautiful G, my man. How you boys all doing? Let's see if we got any of the boys that are still sober over on the EU that are down for some games, because it is already the next year over for the boys in the next time. Yo, I got it mixed up. Yo, you good, Rogue? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Let's get the music back up and running, dude. These tunes is like a mix brought by boys at NCS. So it's like a straight up just a mix by, who is it? Looks like it is Future Hits mix with Niviro. I guess I had like a like an artist. It looked like it was like a stream, but I think it was like a premiere video, basically like the video played live with the chat or whatever. But I think of like a live stream, but instead of a live stream, it's just a video, but it has a whole chat interaction and everything. Well, mine is a chat interaction, like you can chat, but not like the person having the video. The person who made the video can see the live reactions in the chat. I guess is the best way I could really put it together. Let's hop over on the EU, boys. See who do we got, see how many groups we have for the day. Want to have some fun with some 5v5 1v1 duels. Honestly, we'll just let this mix play because this is a decent mix, dude. 30 minutes of this. It got some really good songs in there. I actually want to get some of these and add them to the duels mix. Like this one right here. That doesn't seem bad. That doesn't seem bad at all. EU, hope you guys are all ready for the day. Let's see who we got available for the evening. I actually was looking through some of the duels of last week. We had some really good ones, man. And it was during the holidays. So hopefully we'll get some today. I want to get them both on EU as well as NA. If you guys got a group over on the EU, this is the time to message me on Real ID. Let's see who do we have available for the evening. Sentry has a group forming. He got only one man in there, but he's trying to get some boys in here. If you guys got a group, let me know. This is the time to get some 5v5 duels in here tonight, boys. Oh, that's set. Hold on. I don't ever get to see dwarves with a set. I forget, dude. When are they gonna make more heritage armor? They have orcs, humans, night elves. They have so many different races that still do not have heritage armor. Who do we got? Gnomes, dwarves. What about them night elves, man? Then what else do we got on the horde? We got blood elves. They got their heritage armor. Tauren, goblins, not Draenei yet, at least. Lightforge do, but not the normal Draenei. What else do they got? Worgen, I think. Is that it? Worgen, gnomes, dwarves on the alliance. Goblin, Tauren, blood elf on the horde, right? So we still don't have night elves. We still don't get a lot of those guys. I think the Draenei ones would be really, really cool. Look at like some of those exarchs with the crystal floaty shoulders. I think would be a badass. Like a mix of a paladin and a shaman look. I think that'll be amazing to see. What else do we got? Humans. I honestly think for humans, what if they gave them that Varian shoulder mog, right? An eagle on one side and a lion on the other, or like a Varian inspired mog. Maybe like a helm similar to what Anduin's currently wearing. And like have multiple versions of that helm. Kind of like an open version of the helm where you can see the face and like a closed version. I think that'd be kind of neat. For orcs, dude, orcs that just have Warlord Wad to take inspiration from. All the warlords. Привет, Dalaran, здорово, Архи, здорово, друг. Как дела? Hey, Archie, how you doing, man? What's up, Silent? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. What's poppin'? Trying to get some 5v5 duels over for the EU side of the game. If we can get anybody in here. So far, it's been really, really quiet. Archie is trying to make a group together for the LFG in custom PvP. He's trying to build a group together if possible. If you guys want to join the groups over for the 5v5 1v1s, Archie is trying to put one together. Do we have a second group on the Horde, by the way, or second group on the EU, by the way? Happy New Year, Dalaran. Best wishes to Cat. Yo, I'm so eager. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Пока никого нет в команде. Если есть у кого команда, могу к ним. Yeah, if you guys got teams, let me know. Whisper me in real ID if you're putting together a team for 5v5 1v1 duels. If you have one available, if you have one ready. Now's the time to do it, boys. Wake up, EU. I'm surprised EU, man. I think it's just everybody's doing their Happy New Year's. We got Loopy joined the 5v5 EU Dala. I think he's joined together with... Oh, you got a second one. So we got McLoopy together with one group. We got Sentry with the other. It looks like both of them are on the Horde side. So if you guys find them, if you guys want to look for them, Happy New Year, man. What's up, Othman? How you doing, my guy? Happy New Year to you, my dude. Happy 2022 for everybody, man. Happy 22 to every single one of you boys. McLoopy, got a message here, bro. Sorry, don't worry. Make it on now. Yeah, don't worry about it, my guy. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Appreciate you, my man. Happy New Year, everybody. It's still not New Year over in the NA, but it is for many of you over in EU already, right? It's like what time? What time is it? Like 11? Actually, no. New Year's happening at least on this server, this realm. 12 a.m. is very, very soon. Wait, should we hang out? Should we then go hang out in like should we then go hang out in like some kind of an area where fireworks are going to be starting? Actually, no. Yeah, actually, yeah. Realm time. Don't fireworks start like at 12? Or maybe they started already? 11 server time? Yeah. So it is 11 server time for you, some of you guys. But like, what did it... I'm pretty sure somewhere in the EU it's got to be like 12 a.m. already, right? It's already got to be the next day. Let me see. What time is it in EU? In Europe. So for us, it's 5 p.m. where we are. What time is it in Europe right now? EST. So actually, in parts of Europe, it's already like 2 a.m. Or yeah, it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in some parts. So yeah, some of you guys are already in the 2021 time. The Paladin Tech challenge is in my head, and even with that trick, it was still about managing a 2% and that died because he wants like to bubble on Forge. But I believe in you, my guy. You got this. I believe in you, my man. I think you get the maze shower done. I believe. 11 p.m. in Germany at the moment. So yeah, so some of you guys are still waiting to get into the new year, but it's basically there, right? It's basically 1 more hour. So Middle East, we're headed towards the head of ST. So what time is it there, Othman? Because I don't really know the time zone for ST. standard time. Wait, 2 minutes ahead of standard time. What is this? What standard time is it? Let me just get a rough estimate. What time is it? Google, please. Google, please. Okay, that's not really helping me. It is. Oh, wait. Okay, that's not really helping me. I'm trying to Google it and I just can't find anything. SC server time? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, I see what you mean. Alrighty. I guess it depends on the server you play that on, right? Because every server is a little different. Because some servers are regional based or whatever. But yeah, McLoopy, how are we doing on groups, by the way? 4? We need just 1 more? Yo, such a join them. Oh, man. We're gonna need a second group over in EU, man. Hi, sir. What's up, David Davis? How you doing, my man? Yo, Loopy, Sentry, if you boys know somebody that is interested in making some groups for duels, or if anybody's interested in joining some duels, we might need some help. We only have 1 group over for EU duels, so it's gonna take us a little bit to get a second one. So if you guys know somebody that's interested in duels, we might need to call on an assist, dude. We might need some support in here. You know what I mean? Might need some support. How you doing, Davis? Hope you're having a good one, man. Happy New Year if you're in EU, or if you're in NA. Well, I guess we'll be celebrating New Year ourselves very, very soon, yeah? Dude, these songs are actually pretty good for New Year. They're just kind of cheery. Yeah, this whole mix is actually not bad at all. Got the Eurobeat in there and everything. But yeah, yo, boys, if you got somebody on Real ID, if you got somebody you can message, yo, that would be a pretty good idea to start looking. Or if somebody wants to make a group, or if somebody wants to just make a group, add me on Real ID. If you guys never done these before, all you have to do is just open it up in LFG, call it something like 5V5 1V1 DUELS DAL. Or just look at have number 5 in there so other people can find it. That'll make it pretty easy. Yo, they got a 5-man. We're gonna need a second 5-man group in order to have some groups though. You know when we're going Horde EU? Yo, wait, Howling Storm, do you have another group? Do you have a second group forming for EU duels? Or are you with Sentry and Loopy? Because they just got a 5-man just now. But if you're in that group, unless you're another one, Howling, I can add you on Real ID if you have a second group. I have a question. If a Feral Druid rests Affinity, when his teammate to get a heal, is it against the rules? Well, if you're playing Feral and if you need Rest Affinity to duel, if that's what you're planning on dueling as, I'm perfectly cool with it. Just don't be in stealth, because then the person can't tell who is dueling. And also don't be in bear to give yourself more health, because when you give yourself more health, then whoever you off heal ends up healing for more. Like, there's only so much you can do when you need to heal. Rimaru? Should I make a second group? Hey man, if you wanna, I don't know if you have a second one. Loopy, wait, Howling Stars and McLoopy? Okay, didn't you have a different... Maybe you had the same Real ID name before. But it looks like you guys have a 5-man. Yo, Romario, if you want to try making a second group, you're more than welcome to. We are gonna need a second group. We're definitely gonna need a second group. Because we only have 1 over for EU. Unless somebody else has a group available or somebody's forming one. Any groups on Alley? That's a good question. I don't know if anybody tried making groups on Alley, but we usually have quite a lot of people that join on the Alliance over on the U side. If somebody makes a group on Alliance, we have 5, 1 person is off, so I think we need 1. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, so they still need a +1. Ja, s Novym Godem всем, я здоров, мамака, с Новым годом тебя! С Новым годом, Dalaranчик, с Новым годом, мамака. Yeah, for a lot of the Russians, dude, they're hardcore celebrating, dude. In Russia, it's a pretty big celebration. It's basically your Christmas. It's New Year celebration. In NA, we just kind of drink. We don't really do anything special. But in Russia, that's basically their Christmas, more or less. You got the tree, you got the gifts, you got the fam, you got drinks, you got everything, dude. Everything all at once. So yeah, we might need some boys in here to help out, man. We might need some boys if you've done duels before. Yeah, this is the time to do it. So yeah, if you had to play Resto, if you need to play Resto for the duels, you're perfectly fine. So yeah, let me know, boys, if we are making second groups or whatnot. Let me see. Because Atha did say he might not be here. So normally Atha makes some NA groups. Do we have anybody? Do we know anybody else? A Blitz, sometimes he makes groups. Sap is over on the NA. Sentry's already in. Man, now that the BattleNet is mixed of EU and NA all together, it's so difficult to tell who is who, man. Like, I literally go look at my BNet, I'm like, I have no idea which one of these is NA, which one of this is EU, except for the names I remember. Like ASAP Turk, I'm pretty sure he's NA. Blue Dragon, I think, is NA. Athaman is Athaman. But I don't know if he's making a group or not. Loopy asked me to make be part of this group. Okay, that's fine. But we do need a second one, boys. I just say Druid should be ban them. Passive heal helps. Yeah. There's not much you can really do. Most Druids have switched to Guardian Affinity though, because you get Roar and you get Friends of Region as a heal in case you get silenced and interrupted. So most of the times it's not that big of an issue. But if they are running Ursos, if they are running Swiftman heal, which some of them do, yeah, then it gets a little bit dicey. But if it's part of the toolkit, there's only so much we can do. The best we can do is just make sure they're not in a bear form. So if there is some kind of like a group healing they're providing, since let's say somebody's like fighting next to the entrance area, right? And then the healing just naturally happens. If they're in bear form, that healing is amplified because they have more health. Because the healing is based off your health pool. But if you don't need healing, it'll heal somebody else. So we just at least ask them like, hey, can you not be in bear form so like you don't heal somebody for more? Because you are going to end up healing. Like, there's not so much you can do. But yeah. You want a Horde EU to have a group and we can play? Okay, sounds good. So we need a second group, though. So we need a +1 over on the Horde side. Loopy Hunt is trying to make a group together. If you guys want to join in the Horde group or maybe form an alliance group, to join, head over to, I guess, hit open. What would be the button? I guess Group Finder. Head over to Player vs. Player. In Pre-Made Group Custom PvP tab, hit Find a Group, top number 5 in the search, enter. You're good to go. And you should have a Horde group available for Loopy. He's trying to make one together. If you guys want to make a group, like Alliance or something, to make a second Horde group, because we do need a second group to play. Player vs. Player Premier Group, Custom PvP, start a group, and call it something like 5V5 1V1 Duels Dalaran. Something along those lines. And then just list it. And then get boys in. And once you have a 5-man, add me on Real ID, and I'll queue against the other group that's available. Need foreign ally? Yo, Wilfred, you started a group? Yeah, we got a second group with the alliance with William. Check LFG. Head over to Player vs. Player, like I said. Player pre-made group, custom PvP, find a group, top number 5 as an alliance player. Make sure you have all your filters on, by the way, as EU boys. Just to make sure you get as many. Because you know, say you're like in German, you're like most of you just German groups. You're like, you know what? Like, maybe there's a Russian somewhere trying to host a group together. Maybe William is EU, like UK, English. You get what I mean? So you can find the groups easier. But yeah, we got a second group. Yo, I need to add you on Really Do if I need to. Just need one more group. Yeah, we do. But we got a one group of Hordes in here. And we'll just keep playing for as much as you guys want to. Zaro, what's up, Fantasm? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, boys. Happy New Year, by the way, if you guys are popping in and you're new. How you boys all doing? A 5 on Horde? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. We just had the second group, will be good to go. Don't take it seriously, guess it's harder to get a text. Yeah, I feel ya. Yeah, I feel ya. Yeah. No, I get you. I didn't really know if you were like legit or not, because that is something that people complain about sometimes. New Year in 2 hours? Hell yeah, Romaru. Happy New Year, my boy. Thank you guys for being here. You guys could be literally anywhere else on the New Year's, celebrating with the fam, out drinking, whatever you guys are going to be doing. But you guys are hanging out here, and I really do appreciate it. 5 on Horde? Hell yeah. Alright, we just need a second group. And however many more we have in there. So if we get a second group on Alliance or Horde, dude, as soon as we get 2 5-man groups, we'll just queue spam back to back. You don't even just switch groups. As soon as we got 2 5-man groups, we're just gonna keep skewing over and over as long as we have bodies, man. That's all we need, just 2 groups for 5, and we're good to go. Party in 4 hours? Hey, let's go, Romara. That's awesome, man. Jest grupa na Alliance, da, friendsom, da. Jest grupa, William Colford сделает группу, чтобы найти, иди на PvP, примет группы, на, как его, конце будет custom, по-английски custom, не знаю, что по-русски, найти группу и напиши в фильтре 5. И найдешь на Alliance группа. Trying to explain to Fantasm as best as I can in the best Russian I could do how to find groups and alliances he's thinking of joining. Happy New Year, all guys. Grozio howling. Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Hope you have a good one. Custom Drugoya. Yes. Custom boy Drugoya. Happy New Year to all you. What's up, Joyce? Happy New Year, fam. Hope you're having a good one, my guy. So I got time. Let's go, boys. We're gonna be doing these deals for 2 hours anyway. So if you guys got 2 hours to burn, get some 5-5s in here. We'll just get a bunch of groups back to back, bunch of duels back to back tonight. As many duels as we can, and we'll just cut it off as soon as the 7 p.m. hits. So I can go get some food and rest up and get some work done. Also, I want to check to see if we're getting raided on our Conan base or not. I want to see if we actually get obliterated or not. It looks like the dudes that we're playing with are talking about your crap literally all left. So I want to pop on there for a second. Just be like, hey, I want to see if anybody's actually left, or was it like a trick? Maybe they just got out of there. How many groups do we have? How many people do we have on the second group? William, are you hosting a group right now? Also, William, what is your real ID? Whoever's the lead for a second group, if you have an alliance one. What realm is this? It does it's a EU, region of EU. It doesn't really matter what realm. As long as you are on a region, you're good to go, my guy. As long as you're part of the EU region, you're good to go. So many of these dudes, a lot of them thanks for making the vids. Michael, how you doing, my man? Michael Sherman, hope you are having a wonderful evening, my guy. Need 3? Yo, they need 3 more. Yo, if you guys got any alliance friends, if you guys got any alliance homies that want to join some 5-5 1v1 duels, you guys are more than welcome to. Sorry about that. So we need 3 more for Team William. William, what's your real ID, or whoever's lead of that group? I can add you guys on real ID and we can get you guys in here. If you guys got friends that want to join, if you guys got friends that want to play, let them know. This is where we need all the bodies, boys. This is what we need the boys. Chucky, let me see if you tried to add me before. Otherwise, I can get you in. Chucky. I thought it was Salmon Crusher for a second. I'm looking for Chucky. Okay, I don't see it. Let me make sure I clean up the real ID real quick. Somebody haven't been around for a while. Somebody hasn't played in a bit. Sav? Oh, that's a homie though. I don't want to boot him out that quick. Someone. Oh no. Wait, someone dead? Oh. Someone has been around for 20 days. Sean. Oh, that's CM Psycho, man. I don't know if I want to remove TM Psycho that quickly, man. Player, blood. What's going on? Issues everyone is getting for a party already partying. Yeah, true. It is gonna be. I didn't realize how difficult it was gonna be to gather some people together for some 5-5 1v1 duels. Honestly, had no idea. I didn't realize. Nav, that's another person. 14 days. Milord, 15 days. Oh my god, I can't do that for Milord. All right, Chuck. Let me see if I can add you real quick. Oh, there you are. Hell yeah, my guy. Well, whatever groups we have tonight is whatever groups we'll duel with today, boys. Whatever groups we have tonight is whatever groups we duel. Chucky, update me on how many people we got. If you guys are alliance and you want to join William or Chucky over on in his group for the 5-5 1v1 duels, head over to Players Player Premier Group, Custom PvP, find a group, and in the search up number 5, enter. What's the group name for you, William? M&A, burn time? Oh no, are you? Oh, unfortunate. Well, we're doing NA duels for Saturday. I feel like that's a regular question that I get all the time. Hey, when are the Saturday duels? When are the Friday duels? And I feel like that gets confused all the time. Did I used to do... Chat, remind me, have I ever done duels on NA for Friday? I was pretty sure for the longest time. Maybe like when we first started out doing these duels back in like WAD, I think all we did is NA. And then I remember in Legion I upgraded and made an EU account and actually played it. And I'm pretty sure we did duels Friday. Actually, we did duels. I'm pretty sure we settled on at some point doing duels Friday, and then Friday for EU, Saturday for NA. Did I ever do it flip? Did I ever do it reverse? Wait, didn't I used to do like Saturday and Sunday? I feel like I used to do Saturday and Sunday, but those days weren't that great. So we did Friday and Saturday as the better duels days. But I think as long as I can remember, we need one. Yo, let's go. One more alliance, boys, for some 5-5 duels. And also, all the guys that are in the groups, you don't have to leave. You don't have to step out for somebody. We can just back-to-back play whatever the groups we got. Try if you can. I know it might be kind of difficult for now, but try if you can. If we can get some variety in here for groups, or at least, I guess there is a rule of not too many of the same class and spec. Like if you got three sub rogues, and it's like, that's kind of sketch. But you know what? With how hard it's taking us to gather groups, I'm okay being a little more lenient. but normally we have a rule of like no two of the same spec, except for like warlocks. Like I feel like two demonologies and Destro, they play differently enough when people usually like seeing different specs of warlock play. So even if you like have like two afflictions, one demonology, that's mostly okay. Mages, I guess if like one of them was frost, you're like two fires and one frost, at least frost will play slightly differently. Rogues, all of them play the same except for like outlaw, embargo in particular. So we need one more for alley, boys, and we'll be good to go. If you guys are in an alliance, if you want to join in the team alliance, play versus player, premium group, custom PvP, find a group, type number 5 in the search, enter. Yo, William, let him know what the group name is called, my guy. It's like a certain item level just for fun. There is no item level requirement, no rating requirement. You're more than welcome to join in. But know that the other team is most likely going to have some really geared out boys. So just be aware that it's probably going to hit you pretty hard. You know what I mean? It's probably going to hit you pretty damn hard. Ooh, this song. Wait. Is this a new song? I don't think I've ever heard this one. Actually, we're pretty good for duels. We're full. Let's go, boys. You got us this first group. 5v5 1v1 duels. Chucky. And we got us this McLoopy. How you doing, boys? How you doing? Let's get your boys all up in here, yeah? Let's go, boys. You got us this first group up and running. Oh, just also make sure the teams have to leave LFG before we queue these. So Chucky, McLoopy, if you guys were still in LFG, we'll have to requeue if you were still in LFG. It'll take us a second. Make sure you're right region, that's all that matters in these. Yeah, you don't really necessarily need certain item level, certain rating, though it probably will help you live a little longer. I'm out of queue. Didn't leave custom? Alright. I should be able to queue then. Now it should work. Now it should work. Now we should be good. Yeah, first duel of the evening, boys. Let me get the good old. Let's get this out of here, dude. Let's get this mix out of here. That's a nice mix. Hey, that's a nice little mix you got there. But we need our mix, dude. The Duels playlist mix. Yeah, that's exactly what I see, boys. Oh, we got a bit of variety here today. I like it. I like it. Alrighty. So Twitch, we got ourselves together today. Team 1 together with Kronborg. Look at that. I feel like the mustache missing just makes it look even better. We got ourselves Normigil. Did you get that Mog as a Havoc or as a Vengeance? I'm gonna guess the Vengeance because it's so much easier than Havoc. We got ourselves Yuchimitsu as a Beastmaster Hunter. We got ourselves Ave Maria here as a Red. We got ourselves Klinko Mira. Was that the name right? Klinko Mira. Klinko Mira. I'll probably call you Mira. Just to be short. Got ourselves Kron gonna be first up versus Team 2. Got ourselves Lippy Hunt over on the team. Oh, Team Force as well. I like that Mog. I like that turtle too. Lippy Team Force is gonna be first up. We got Arky in the back. We got ourselves Death Striker as well as what is that name? Maxerus. Mac? Can I just call him Mac? It looks like Maxerus. Potentially. Kron gonna blood up pretty hard. Gonna be a rude, but TF4 just left all the big bleeds on the Kron. It looks like he just continued to spam Moonfire at him. Gonna be the Monk trying to re-engage together with the Feral. Gonna be yet another set of bleeds with a Swarm. Trying to see if he can root him out. Big BDB burst on TF4. He's gonna trick in the last second. Gonna be Fist of Fury with a Spinning Crank, Quarter Jacket Punch with a Karma and Thorns is up. As Kron is just gonna go full damage. Gonna be Shackles and Malediction. As he's trying to shackle the Feral back. Gonna be Feral breaking the shackles though. Oh, what is going on? Shackle for Shackle. Kron super low in health. Gonna be a maim by the Feral. Looks like he's just gonna go for more dots. Get himself a bit of a heal. I think that might have been actually a frenzy region as he got low. Is that what happened? Was that emergency healing? Trying to go for a Skull Bash onto Kron. Looks like it's going to be quick in cap. No more trick by the Feral. Could be pretty bad with an XBDB and burst versus Kron. Kron still holding on to Zuen. He's going to get Zuen up and running. Did cancels on Fist of Fury for it. Ballsy move as the Fist of Fury does provide you defensive. Doesn't really have much to work with right now. Wall Pearl by TM Forest. Go for the back-to-back bites with a bash. It looks like the Mug was trying to set something up. I feel like he should have let that channel Fist of Fury go, but the man at least didn't go for a bunch of resets, which is something we want to see out of these duels. Although that could have been a way safer play. Although it would have been a pretty boring play. Team 4 is going to be dropping down with those pets. And Yushi does have a Hunter's Mark on the Feral. Thorns is up. Going to be a main by the Feral Druid as a Chimera Poison coursing through his veins. He does have a damage damp as well as a healing damp. poison on him for a short moment. Yutsu got himself the marks. What is this? He's going for the full Night Fae burst as a Beastmaster Hunter. Full flash cut out for TM Forest. Is going to be immune to CCs for a bit. You should try to go for some big bursts as a Night Fae. Not something we see often for these duels, but try to definitely get himself as best of a shot as they could. Needs a bit of healing. Gonna be the survival of the finish. 20% damage reduction. Big bites out of the feral, and the mix of bleeds and bites does take the Hunter down. That Night Fae burst. In fact, the Night Fae burst has been used at the very beginning of Shadowlands, just for the mastery buff from Naya. Some hunters were actually using it, Beastmaster hunters, when they weren't that good in PvP. They would actually use Naya burst. Whenever they used the 2-minute cooldown, they would get 30 seconds of a Giga Mastery buff, which gave the pets enough burst and just struck people down. It's a little bit of a weird move. That's not a common compared to like the Kirin, compared to the Ventier. But it actually used to work back in the day. Gonna be Ave Maria next. I'm see Forest get hit with a stun, but at least want to walk away from all those pillars and gonna be ahead of freedom from the roots. See Forest just playing the bleed strat. He just wants to bleed these boys out, at least put him in a low enough health. And then he wants to fight them. Ave Maria charging in quick main by TM Force, looking to get himself a big old bite. Gonna be Ave Maria's shield up as they're playing a Necrolord. Got himself a little bit of healing with another root. And looks like TM Force is playing the cheesiest version of the Feral Druid. Literally just full bleeds and kites with roots in the middle of it. Ave Maria, did they burn a human trinket just for that? That might have been a human trinket for that stun. Unless it was just a really short stun. TM Force got some cooldowns. Looks like he's sticking around for a bit. Eye for an eye out for Ave Maria. Back-to-back bites for TM Force. Able to heal himself through the damage of the eye for an eye. The thorns are up on the Feral Druid, so the Ave Maria better be careful. Gonna be a stun. No chicken for TM Force. Trying to see if they might be able to get the big hits. Gonna be a double Shepherd's Verdict. Huge healing for TM Force as he activates emergency healing. Gonna be bare form with our friends in region. Trying to go for shackles onto Ave Maria as they're just gonna go for a full flush cut. Choosing to not interrupt it until the last second. Gonna be a shield. Still established for Ave Maria. Didn't have to worry too much about the necrotics from the chain of malediction. Maim on to Ave Maria with a bash to follow. As TM Force looks like he's trying to set something up. Maybe we'll try to go for a big bite. Trying to maybe land a cycle. Going to be an interrupt. TM Force is getting stunned up before he can go for a flush cut of his own. Ave Maria getting a sprocket wings. Trying to make some damage happen to TM Force down right here. Going to be the flush cut. Trying to see if he can burn right through it. Looks like the Holy Palisade or Red Palisade got plenty of damage for this. Cyclone coming out. Going to have to be hit by Cyclone as TM Force dips slow. But so is Ave Maria's health. And maybe it's a good idea for Ave Maria to actually go for a bit of a reset. TM Force seeing blood in the water here. Like a shark charges over at Ave Maria. Seeing that the Paladin's kind of low on health. Walling this damage off with the thorns. And Ave Maria better play defensively. Gonna be that physical damage reduction with eye for an eye, as well as damage back to TM Force every time he melees. But looks like all he needs is some bleeds. Trying to go for Skull Bash. Ave Maria might have to bubble above this. Looks like it's gonna be Blessing of Protection. Stun onto TM Force, so he doesn't have to worry about interrupts. Gonna be some back-to-back damage on TM Force from the procs that he generated. But needs to start using a lot of the holy power for self-healing. Forbearance buff is gonna debuff is gonna be Ave Maria 30 seconds after using Forbearance, so better go for a bubble as soon as they get a chance for it. Bash onto the Paladin. TM Force looking to get some damage back to Ave Maria, stunned by the Paladin. Trinkets out of it with a quick roar. That is gonna be Trinket burnt, so Ave Maria just needs to wait for until the next Trinket and the next set of wings, and they might be able to make something happen. As TM Force back it up out of there for a moment. Ave Maria dropping down Consecration, trying to keep the Consecration rolling. And TM Force and Stealth waiting it out. Maybe wait for a big leap. Maybe try to go for an interrupt. Try to go for the Rake Opener. Did not quite get to. It's going to be Feral Frenzy. Got full blades up and running with a main much Ave Maria. Swarm is rolling. That's going to be a lot of that damage just completely rotting down Ave Maria. They got activated. Eye for an eye, but TM Force is nowhere near to be found. Waiting for the Skull Bash in case Ave Maria tries to go for a self-heal. Looks like it's going to be a set of wings. I don't know if it's a proc wings or real wings, but TM Force is going to pop in a bear from activating Battle Master Trinket just to give himself a little bit more health to work with. Ave Maria is stacking up a bunch of procs. Going to be a main, but TM Force got himself a lot of healing to work with here. In bear form for a second, just to see if he can deal with Ave Maria. As soon as the shift out of bear form, there's going to be an opportunity for Ave Maria to make something happen. Real wings available if they need to. TM Force is in travel form. Ave Maria mounting up. Full wings available. Is that going to be enough though? TM Force is going to dip really low, but looks like he got himself emergency healing as he gets real low. Bear form with a more friends of regen. And he should have enough healing to deal with this. TM Forest continue just to get blasted by the Paladin. The wings are still rolling. That is quite a lot of damage though. Team 4 is trying to go counter-offensive here with Thorns, but he's super low in health. Of emergencies, one more global to reconnect. Team 4 is in trouble right now, trying to get himself as much healing as possible. Bear from just to tank up this damage a bit. Hodge, so he doesn't go anywhere. Gonna be that frenzy regen as he gets low, but I think it's gonna be enough. It looks like Ave Maria is gonna be able to take him down with Death Striker gonna be next. As he had another Paladin, Ave Maria might have to bubble this burst. Seeing the burst coming out of Death Striker is gonna go for a flash cut. Gonna be a flash cut for Death Striker as well. Getting interrupted though. Ave Maria was able to get a cheeky interrupt with a flash cut. So Ave Maria still needs to survive this burst. That is still full set of wings from Death Striker. Ave Maria better be very, very careful with their health. Gonna be a pony up as well as a hand of freedom for Death Striker. Ave Maria building as much holy power as possible. Got themselves I-4-9 to reduce some of the physical damage they're taking. Though against the Paladin, a lot of the damage is just straight up holy. Especially as a Necrolord, you got shadow damage, you got double holy damage with Divine Storms. That's just a lot of pressure to work with. Ave Maria getting blasted by Death Striker. Hammer of Justice to follow. Does Death Striker have the procs he needs in order to make this happen? Trying to go for the big hits. Ave Maria barely surviving. Word of Glory is continuing to heal himself with healing hands down. It's going to be final rank. Death Striker might have it here. Shield of Vengeance for Ave Maria. It's going to be Shield of Vengeance for Death Striker in case things go sour. Immediately trinkets out of the Hodge, and Ave Maria is still on the back foot. Huge Fleshcraft, or huge Shield of Vengeance popping off of Ave Maria, breaking Death Striker's Fleshcraft, which slams back Ave Maria. So basically had them in an unwinnable position. Morm Malgil is going to be up next. Morm going in for a huge Metamorphosis. Death Striker with an eye for an eye, trying to deal with some of the physical damage. Morm trinkets out of this and stun onto Death Striker. Death Striker still has immunity. He's getting kind of low on health as Morm is actually getting quite a bit of pressure. If Death Striker gets interrupted on Holy, he might be in trouble. Might need to bubble this right here. And that's going to be wings as well as a bubble altogether. Morm trying to see if he can back up out of there. Death Striker going for a bit of a reheal. Morm can't really stop the rehealing, but he can go into Shadow Meld. And maybe just regen health while he's in stealth. Maybe get Death Striker to pick up the eye. Trying to see if he can get around the corner, stun onto the Paladin. And Morm has Metamorphosis, but he doesn't really have much besides it. Might need to be very careful with an anticipated darkness if he's anticipating big burst and a stun out of Death Striker. That's exactly what he was trying to do. Shackles him Malediction. Pally goes for a stun. Some of that necrotics did stack up, but does have himself a bit of a flash card shield. Morm is going to get blasted now. That's a lot of procs out of Death Striker. Just continued to just keep assaulting the Demon Hunter as much as possible. And Klino Mira. Wait, Klinok, does that mean something? Because Mira means world. Big knife and charge over at the Paladin. Just bodied him down, tackled him to the ground. As Mac is going to be up next. Mac of the attack with a stun onto Clean. It's going to play in that Ventier burst as a Frosty EK. Not someone we see often. Try to see maybe get himself some freebie shadow damage onto Kleena. Maybe get himself a bit of dodge against all the physical damage. Maybe that's what he's trying to go for. And it looks like Kleena is going to be able to deal damage right through Mira. I'm just going to call him Mira. Mira with a stun. Doesn't have enough damage. I him just to shut him down. That is full Metamorphosis still rolling. Arky is going to be up next over on the team too. Try to see if you might be able to deal with Kleena. Try to go for a sacrifice on one of the Demon Hunters, but Mira not really giving him much of an opportunity. Looking to bail out of there as soon as the Ghosts join in. Try to soul shape away from there, but that's going to be free damage. The Demon Hunter can't really do much. Might actually decide to start attacking these Ghost Wolves, at least getting some sort of healing. Unless they're playing immunity. It looks like they're not playing Leech. Looks like they're actually playing immunity. So they can only immune some sort of burst out of Archie. But being an enhancement shaman, especially the build that he's running, what can you really immune? Might have to go for immunity here. That's going to be super low airly blast, and down they go. Oh no, boys. Oh no. All right, let's get another one up and running. That was a good one to start with, boys. That was a great one to start the evening. Let's get another one up and running, yeah? Let's go, boys. Let's get another one running. Yo, Chucky, yo, McLoopy, let me know when you guys groups are ready. And we'll queue them back up in here. Let me know when the groups are ready, or if we need to swap out somebody. Let me know, and we're gonna just spam queuing these back to back. How many are we at for the EU? Let's go. We're good. Alrighty, Chucky, let me know if you're good to go. Dalaran, привет, снова гону Костян. Здорово. Invite Zaliha Horde. Yo, McLoopy. Oh, Zaliha, if you want to make a second group, you're more than welcome to, by the way. Or if you, yeah, you're more than welcome to start a second group. See if you can get some boys in there. One left. We need one more for Alliance for Chucky. Otherwise, you're good to go. Declan, how's it going, fam? Yo, in a couple of hours, it's going to be New Year's for NA. So happy New Year's to you ahead of time. Hey, what's up, man? Sorry, I got live videos. Thanks. What's up, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Yo, Sergey, how you doing, my man? I look great. Happy New Year to you too, my guy. Hope you're having a good one. Need one more for Ali, boys. Chucky is looking for a +1. If you guys want to join Chucky, head over to Player vs. Player, Premier Group, Custom PvP, find a group, top number 5 in the search, enter in the filter. You should be able to join Chucky for 5V5 1v1 duel groups, boys. Chucky, or anybody on Team Chucky, if you guys know any friends that are interested in joining the 5v5 duels, yo, hit them up real quick. Just be like, yo, I got a guy. Yo, let me invite somebody real quick. Suggest somebody. Just coming from seeing Spider-Man. Hope everyone's having a good day. How was the movie? I heard that one's pretty good. What's up, Cool Main? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Cool Main. What's up? I like that, dude. You have sup in your name there. We did a +1 in Team Alliance with Chucky. McLoopy still has the team ready. Zelly, we could probably get Zelly into McLoopy's team at some point, right? If somebody leaves. Happy New Year from South Africa. What's up, William? Happy New Year to you too, my guy. We still have about it's only 5:41 p.m. our time, so we have quite a few hours to go before it's New Year for us over here in NA. Happy New Year from Bulgaria, Batiushka. Be happy and healthy. Oh, Zarova, Mitko. Hello. How you doing, my man? Batiushka, Zarova. How you doing, fam? Happy New Year too, my guy. Hopefully 2022 will be a better year, boys. Fantastic. That's awesome to hear, Declan. Yeah, I haven't seen a movie in a long while, man. Maybe I'll go get, maybe I'll go see Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man movie at some point or another. Oh, man. Sorry, dehydrated as hell, dude. I haven't even had lunch today, dude. So I'm just kind of running straight up off of coffee and raw excitement of the 5v5 duels. Literally not even gonna lie. Straight up, that's all I'm all about right now. Ready, Chucky? Let's go, boys! Mike Loopy and Chucky are up next, boys. Yo, I kind of want to do this. I want to do the NCS mix, like the one that we listened to earlier. I want to find that real quickly. Let me go find it. I want to play that one. Yo, somebody left G. How I got to leave group finder? You good. Don't worry about it. I can get you guys in here. Don't worry about it. For the next duel, I want to try from the beginning the NCS mix that they got going on. No worries. Chucky, McLoopy, I'm gonna keep queuing you guys a couple of times. Yeah, no mind. I was gonna say sometimes it takes a couple of queues for it to work again, but no worries. Apparently they fixed it, maybe? I never do PvP. Yo, my man, you're more than welcome to join in. The mix is so good. I'm gonna play a different mix. NCS just put up a full mix for 2021. It's like a 22 future hits mix. So we're gonna give it a try, right? Some of these are pretty good. There's some oldies and some new stuff. I don't think I like this song as much. Yeah. Well, it's got that like hard bass in there, or like Eurobeat kind of going on. You know what I mean? Some of you boys might appreciate that. I'm not a big fan of that, so let me skip it. That's a good one. We'll just let it play. You know, just try. Just try some of these songs. Maybe they'll be eventually part of the duels mix. I just want to give it a go. Just see what happens. Alrighty, boys. What do we got? The Twitch. We got Team Side switch up over on Team 1. We got ourselves Kron. We got ourselves Morm. We got ourselves Yushi gonna be up first. Swapping out Dermog. We got Avamarie in the back. And we got ourselves Burkit. Burkit. I have no idea what that means in Russian. Hopefully that's not like something bad I'm saying. Anton is gonna be up next. Yo, Anton, I do, my man. Over on the Team Archeorg. The unruly, unfathomable, undomitable, unholy Death Knight. And we don't see a lot of him in the duels. And this man keeps going back to it. Gonna be a tar trap by Yushu as they're trying to find a better angle versus the Death Knight. That is a flesh cut that they got to break through. And better have good line of sight. Hunter's Mark instead, ahead of time. On Team 2, we got a Cesar here in the back. We got a Death Striker just blasted it out of the water. We got TM4, it's a cat out of water. And Loopy Hunt, we're going to be stunned onto Anton. Trying to keep him with a Wailing Arrow. Trying to go for the Wailing Arrow play. The Wailing Arrow being the Sylvanas bow that you get from the Sylvanas raid, the Sanctum of Domination. It has a silence effect, although it doesn't work in PvP. Though it does quite a bit of damage. I mean, up to 20k if you get a good crit. Gonna be a turtle show really early. Zantra got himself a full set of pets versus Yushi. And Yushi is gonna get him with a chain of ice, kind of exposed out in the open. No more healing available. Might just be, oh, actually, it looks like I guess they just kind of maybe messed up their opener a little bit. Fell too far behind. Turtle shelled. And we're like, you know what? Let's go again. I feel like that's how I have been with a lot of my Mage Tower experiences. When I make one mistake, I'm like, all right, kill me, boss. Let's just go again. So hopefully we'll see Yushiko back in here. Antron Madonna is going to be hit with a stun. As Maria trying to get some procs, not going for the big damage just yet. Just trying to see if they might be able to pressure and push some damage into Antron. Looks like that slow comes down though. But they had a free to run Ava Maria fast. Antron might be in trouble. Going to be AMS. Not seeing wings out of Ava Maria just yet. He's going to need to focus on survivability. Getting massive amounts of healing though with the death strikes. Makes me wonder what kind of legendary this man's running. Is he playing the healer Lego? It's a lot of damage to Ava Maria just with the pet alone. Actually, just pet clawing through the flesh shield of Andrew's shield. Looks like Antron's just going to take the blast from his shield. Ava Maria dropping low. Stun onto Antron. Ava Maria might need to bubble. That is going to be full Army of the Dead. Needs to go for as much self-healing as possible. The Army of the Dead is going to ramp up. Ava Maria is watching the health very, very carefully right now. Antron recovered a lot of healing before dampening. Caught up with him. And Ava Maria has all these ghouls, all these undeads charging after him. But not enough to topple the paladin. Got really low on health. Really playing with fire here. Anton, right now with Ava Maria, Abomination joined the fight. Some to Anton does use a defensive. Looks like Ava Maria is going to pop. He's going to be Anton with the IBF. Maybe he's going to move right now with an anti-magic zone to dampen some of the magic damage. Needs to focus on healing. Looks like a lot of the runic power becoming health pretty quickly. Ava Maria getting interrupted on the holy, but they got flesh cut. Going to be a flesh cut for Anton. Even though Ava Maria gets a flesh cap, that is a defensive for them. I think for Anton is a much needed recovery since Ava Maria can just heal whenever they want to. For Anton, they only got limited healing, so for him, it's a big comeback. Ava Maria with full wings. Wings are down for now. Might be a bubble here. Gonna be the grippy hand trinket out of Anton, trying to keep the pressure rolling. Ava Maria with the stun bubbles it out as the Army then joins the fight. And Ava Maria looking for a bit of recovery while inside of that bubble. Trying to catch up on healing. Trying to mend those wounds. As Anton got himself full bar of runic power. That's how you know he's going to be surviving. Going to be turning that big blue bar into a big red bar. Or actually a tiny blue bar into the big red bar rather. Because there's a little, you got what I mean. Ava Maria with a Shield of Vengeance has a basic protection if they need it. Stun onto Anton. Trying to get some of those back-to-back Divine Storms hitting the Death Knight. As he got himself swarmed. Maybe could amp up the pet. Kind of low on health. Might need to be a death pact here. Sacrificing the ghoul just to summon a new one. Just use the swarm, so the ghoul has plenty of damage you can do to Ava Maria. But it had to play defensively. AMS available for Anton Madonna if he needs it. Ghoul getting amped up. AMS just to soak up the Shield of Vengeance. That's going to be Ava Maria trying to use the holy power they got. Blessing Protection versus Ava Maria is still able to take lots of shadow damage. Anton got himself clawing shadow, just striking right through the Blessing of Protection. Immune to physical, but not immune to all the shadow, all the diseases. Can dispel him maybe. But basically just trying to heal right through. It's not as big a defensive versus this class in particular. Anton has the boys joining the fight. And it's going to be Ava Maria kind of might be under pressure. Going to be the A-bomb. Trying to stun all the pets. Good stun in order to give himself a little bit of a breather. The pets are stunned for I think 6 seconds. Stun onto Ava Maria. Trinkets out of it. The pets are clawing at him. Ava Maria looking to spend as much holy power into healing. Stun onto Anton. Has wings available. And trying to see if he can might be able to blast Anton with the wings right now. Going to be Anton. Needs to go for as much healing as possible. Death strikes back to back. Ava Maria switching gears. Trying to go for a bit of healing. One more Divine Storm onto Anton. Anton is barely any health. Ava Maria is super low. Both of them are really close. Gonna be the ghoul joining the fight. And empowered Anton needs a little bit more holy power. Got himself Lichborn available. Maybe defensive. IBF Flesh Count has to use it right now with the chain of ice onto Ava Maria. Ava Maria handed for him just to interrupt the Flesh Count. Has a Flesh Count on their own. Gonna be that intro for Anton. Trying to see if he can blast through the Flesh Count. If possible, has IBF. If needed with an AMS, he actually might be pretty safe. Ava Maria with full defensive. IBF is up with the AMS as Anton just trying to absorb as much of this holy damage that's coming at him. Ava Maria with a Shield of Vengeance to absorb any of the shadow damage and the pet damage. Stun onto Ava Maria. Anton is going to get the army of the boys joining in. Ava Maria got healing. We are finally diving into 3% damage. Ava Maria super low in health. Stunning onto Anton. Anton trinkets out of it. Just stay aggressive. Ava Maria super low health. Whatever holy power that generates, give him any healing. Going to be the A-bomb joining the fight. That's a lot of melee damage. Lots of shadow damage. And Anton looks like he recovered fully on health. Ava Maria under a ton of pressure. The Scourge is just all around him. Needs to channel the fury of the Paladin. Barely any health available. Trying to heal the last second with 2%. Gonna be the pet joining it. Oh! And a glowing shadow just scratches him across the face. Taking him down into the ground. Kron is going to be up next. BDB versus Anton. I have no idea if Anton is going to be able to survive this kind of burst. This man got some defenses rolling, but it's a full might of a monk right now. Maybe has to sacrifice the pet. Stun onto the monk. That's going to be a death pack for a second. That's a lot of necrotics on him with an AMS. Has himself a little bit of borrowed health to work with, but not much to do right now. Can't really get any kind of healing. It looks like I got a bit of a frame drop there. But as the frame dropped, so did the Death Knight. I guess the game didn't want to show me the Death Knight falling down onto the ground. It was like, all right, you know what? He's low and freeze and he's on the ground. You didn't see him die. He just fell over. That's all that happened. AMS up versus Loopy Hunt. Is Loopy actually just, I don't even know what happened. Loopy came in, he got Karma, and I think he just tried to go for a big old aim shot, and that Karma damage got redirected. Maybe Kwan had a lot of cooldowns rolling from there. Are he going to be up next? And that's going to be a big spin to win. Kwan getting stunned up by Arky. Huge Shade Harvest. Has a wall rolling. Not a lot of defense. Has to go for a defensive. It's going to be a BDB up. Might be able to get some healing off that BDB. Maybe some damage. Definitely needs a healing. Fist of Fury to parry up Arky. But he got Lightning Bolts. He got LA Blast. He doesn't really need his weapons. Parrying this. You casual LA Blast in the face. It's basically every time I think of get a parry up versus Arky. He's going to try to sprint in there. Going to be crawling with a jab just to get himself some resources. Spinning Crank Kick. Doesn't have a lot of defenses to work with. In cap onto Arky. Does he get away? He needs to make some distance. He definitely needs some distance as soon as possible. Try to see if he can get next to Arky. Maybe he has a go. Gonna be a Sunder to break him apart. Fist of Fury. It's gonna be need one more Frost Shotgun. It's gonna be some healing for the Monk, but let's go down as Arky takes him out with Morm. Up next, Mormigel is gonna have to go for a big old stun. I-Beam versus Arky. Blade Dance to follow. That's gonna be a full Metamorphosis. Got himself the I-Beam back up, just burning both of them while Flash Cut is rolling. Arky with a wall. Try to see if he can survive this. Stun versus Arky as the Blade Dance is up, and Morm is looking to get the hell out of there. We're hitting that 8-minute mark here in the moment, boys. 80% dampener. Finally, the healing is going to start getting diminished at around this point or so. Once it hits about 20%, this is where you basically have a constant Mortal Strike effect on him. And then it really starts to feel pretty hefty if you have classes that also have a Mortal Strike effect as well. Going to be Morm with a Blade Dance. Strike it out of Arky. And Morm tried to keep the pressure rolling. I-Beam not going to be able to connect, but it's going to be able to extend the Metamorphosis. It looks like Arky switched gears. Instead of fighting the Demon Hunter, you're just going to kite in completely, kite out until the Metamorphosis is over, because Morm is getting a ton of healing while meta is up. Morm is doing his very best to try to catch him, but the slows are actually kind of crippling. Stun onto Morm as Arky got himself Ghost was rolling. Big LA Blast. Morm doesn't really have much to work with. Big Shade Harvest. But looks like he's going to get slayed down as Arky. He's expecting the Feral to a big Convoke in the opener. Convoke trying to make damage, but looks like it's actually just moved. Why I think they're Ghost Wolves. Was that a minute Convoke or a 2-minute Convoke? I'm not even sure. But Burkid tried to get himself a Convoke opener. Looks like his pets were taking, what is it, Solar Wrath back to back. He's just blasted him with a counter. This is the hardest part of playing a Feral Druid, or really a Druid. When you're playing against a class with a Convoke, or with the pets, Convoke can just hit your pets. It sometimes will just pick your pets, or just sink all the bites into your pets. Like being a Holy Death Knight, it's a counter for Feral Druids. Like, yes, you can put Bleeds in down Holy Death Knight. It is doable. What is TM4 doing? Why? Why? TM4, why are you teabagging that man's? You don't like him? Burkid with a wall. Looks like Archeorg has plenty of health, plenty of damage. Burkid tried to go for as much recovery as possible. He has a lot of defense, a lot of offensive, but looks like Archeorg was able to just dance all over him. Damn. But this is what I was going to say. Unholy DK has a bit of easier time. A little bit of easier time with some of the class like Feral. Because you Convoke can just go into your pet. And you Ghoul, I mean, you just summon a new one. So it's super unfortunate, honestly. Super unfortunate. Alright, boys, let's get another up and running, yeah? Yo, Chucky, thanks so much for joining us. Yo, whoever's the leader of that second group, if you guys want to keep the group rolling, add me on Real ID. Dalaran hashtag 1340. TJ, happy new year, my guy. I think it's so good. What's up, Hemming? Everyone, happy new year. What's up, Thomas? How you doing, my guy? What's up, Waldor? Hope you're having a good one, man. This is someone in need of horror group. Sounds like this out, this surge. Yo, what's up, William? How you doing, my guy? Celtic. How you doing, my guy? Hope you guys are all having a wonderful evening. Hope you guys are having a wonderful new year. Looking so good. I'm glad you enjoyed, my guy. Glad you enjoyed. You know when the challenge will come back to PTR? I'm interested in getting the tier set challenge changes. When the changes on PTR, it should be this upcoming Tuesday, Wednesday update, Cylon, hopefully. They said they're going to be doing a new update. Like, there's only a build for PTR available. It's just encrypted. So hopefully they'll have it available like by Tuesday or Wednesday. Because they already have like big changes planned in 2022. They decided they're gonna wait until the new year when they come back and start getting work done. Alrighty, we need to figure out a second group. Vanilla WoW on private server. This is retail, my guy. This is retail, my man. Playing retail. Would you mind if Jesus picked a group? Would you mind if Jesus picks up a group, bro? So we had an incident with Jesus. So Jesus said some stuff, and then he did some things. After I brought it up to him, I was like, yo, it wasn't cool. And the problem was, Jesus really, he could have just been like, yo, sorry, bro, and I just apologized. Be like, yo, my bad, I won't do it again. But then it just got weird, and yeah, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Jesus. I just didn't know he had some spicy stuff. And I was like kind of surprised that he said some spicy stuff. And then he started justifying some of the spicy stuff he said. I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, if he just said, yeah, sorry, I won't say it again, I'm cool with that. I think that would have been the better way of going about it. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Dal, did you get the base shower done? I got a bunch of my challenges done, but not all of them. I'm looking to finish them up, David Davis, by this week. I want to finish them up and have them all specs done by Tuesday evening. Well, by really Monday evening, because then it's gone on Tuesday. But yeah. Или понимать твой язык просто да или нет? Я думаю, пока нет. Не нужно с ним поговорить. Если он, как его, извинится, может быть. Ну, было странно. В прошлый раз, когда я спрашивал его об этом. Потому что это было чуть-чуть токсик пошлее. Потому что он, как его, он сделал другие, как его, Discord аккаунты или друзей сказал, что прийти на Discord аккаунт. На наш Discord пришел. И они там больше говно помещили на Дискорде. Если он это не делал или не сказал никому не делать, может быть, сказал бы да сегодня, но потому что он говно, или он делал, или друзья сказал делать, помещил на Дискорде. Мне это не понравилось. Это бы было лучше, если бы он извинился и просто как его, если он сказал извинись, я сказал ну хорошо, то потом мы будем говорить, потому что это пришло в говно, мне это не понравилось. That's the best Russian I can do. Basically, I was trying to say that the whole thing with Jesus turned to a bit of a shit show, especially on the disc, and that's why I'm like, you know what, let's just nah. But we need a second group, boys, for 5V5 1v1 Duels. If you guys want to join in, I try to explain as best I could. Yeah, my Russian is all over the place. Jesus, Duraczok. Da, Duraczok. Yeah, he's a little silly. He's a silly goose. That's the best way to put it. A silly goose. All right, so we need to make a second group. Chuck is no longer lead for that group, so I need somebody who has a second group. Who is the leader trying to make a second group for 5v5 Duels? Yo, Fantasm, do you want to host a group on Alliance? Yo, I can add you on really if you want to make a group. If you guys still have a full group. So Fenta, let me know if you have a group or not, my guy. Mate, you doing great. What's up, T-Disc guy? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my boy. I did try with the DK at the start, but I'm a PvP player. So Alexandria, mother welcome join in, dude. This is part of the fun of Duels, is just give it a go. Playing against some of the boys that do some of the 5v5 1v1s. You know what I mean? Do we have maybe who's Jesus? Is the DK Jesus? I think Jesus X for the longest time is his character name. Jesus the DK from like 5v5 1v1 Duels. I have so many videos of him, like probably Frost. It's like the unkillable DK, which felt like so good with the name Jesus, because like he's just literally not dying ever with how squishy Frost DKs can be. Yo boys, do we have a second group available for the 5v5 1v1 Pancake? I'm trying to make a group. Down, my man. How you doing, my guy? Yo boys, Arky got a group, or McLoopy rather got a group. Do you have a second group over for the 5v5 1v1 Duels? Yo, Fantasy, if you have a second group, my guy, let me know, and maybe we can get some stuff done, yeah? Let me know if you have a second group available, or if you have the Alliance group still, and I can add you on Real ID. And you have a 5-man, it'll be good to go. But check your left. Архи, будешь участвовать еще? Да, он будет. We need a second group, boys, for 5v5 1v1 Duels! We need a second one in order to make some duels happen. I think Archie as well as McLoopy still has a 5-man. Do we have a second one on NA on Alliance, by the way? Like, whoever got past lead from Chucky, do you guys still have the group? Are you still trying to put the 5v5 group together in LFG? Or did that group fall apart? Let me know. Otherwise, we need a second group, boys. We need somebody to help me make a second group. Yeah, what you mean is bad. He wants to go for a 1v5. Yeah, he wants to go. He wants to go for a 1v5. He wants to blast everybody out. And I think he'll be able to. We just need a second group and we can get these back-to-back queued, man. We got some back-to-back 5v5 duels queued. We need to. It's like, you will see. You'll see it, boys. We need a second group, boys. Either Alliance or Horde, either one. Does anybody want to start a second group together? Potentially. Chuck's group fell apart. Oh, did it really? I heard he passed. He said he gotta go, and he said, this is what he said exactly. Forgot to leave. Ready. Forgot to leave Group Finder. And then I think William in chat said, have to celebrate. We'll give lead to someone in the group. So it's not like the group fell apart. You just gave lead to somebody, and I think maybe somebody got lead, and then we're like, oh, somebody left. All right, I guess I'll leave too. But then they shouldn't have left. They should have just stuck around because we had the group there. They just needed one person replaced. Yo, Alessandro, if you're part of that group, if you want to make a group for Alliance and get those boys back in there, you could also do that. If you want to host it, it's pretty easy. Just make a 5-man group and then just take your Sassad out of LFG before we get the group rolling for 5v5 1v1 duels. What? I don't even understand. Wait, flame of sulphurous will destroy all. That's what it is. That's what he's saying. Okay. Yushi, by the way, yeah, if you want to put the group on Alliance and try to see if you can maybe get the same boys in the group, I can add you on Real ID. It's pretty easy. Once we're making the group together, just advertise in chat because we can get some Alliance boys in here. We can definitely, because we already had Alliance boys ready to play. You guys will just need to replace Chucky, otherwise you guys will be good to go. Zelipad. Archi у него уже группа на Sloopy. Loopy group, yes. We have a group we don't have right now, Loopy, no. We need, the other group kind of fell apart. I think Chucky passed the lead to somebody, and when he left, I think other people left and the group fell apart. But if they make a group and they'll put it up on LG, I'm sure those boys will join back in. Because we have the boys in Alliance that are interested. They'll just have to find somebody to replace Chucky, otherwise they'll be good to go. If you guys want to make a group, what's up, Dal? Happy New Year. Go to Sarova. One of the Rouse. Sarova. Happy New Year, my guy. Sarova. Snowman Godam. Happy New Year. If you guys want to make a group for 5v5 1v1 duels, that's how you do it. It's pretty easy. Play versus player, premium group, custom MP, and just do start group. Hit them like with a 5v5 1v1 duels, Dalaran, and that's all you need to do. All your groups, something like that. Post it in LFG. Let the chat know you have a group on the Alliance over on the EU. Let them know the name of the group, and that's it. I'll advertise it and we'll get you guys filled up. It's that easy. If you just make a group, let me know if you have a group. I'll add you on Real ID. Once your group has 5, we queue you versus Maklupi and we're good to go. Might be a good idea to start a second group though, boys. Second horde group potentially. Maybe. Yeah, you could do Russia with CMU. Yeah, maybe. Make a group, say, yo, Rimaru trying to make a second horde group, boys, so we have bodies. If you got hordes that want to join in, Rimaru's making a second group, Maklupi has a group, Rimaru has a group. So if you go to a second horde group, boys, I'm in down 5v5. So we do have an Alliance group over there. That's awesome. Yo, Alessandro, once you have a 5-man ready, let me know in Real ID. Named it Dalaran 5v5. So we have a second group on the horde, boys. So we got 2 groups. We have a horde group for Rimaru to join in. If you guys want to join the play versus player premium group, find a group. Top number 5, enter, and he's making a horde group. If you guys want to join the Alliance, we have one on Alliance as well with Alessandro trying to make an Alliance group. Find a group. If you also type in number 5, enter, you'll find the Dalaran 5v5 group. Alliance and Horde, we have 2 groups available. You guys can pack them up. Yo, what's up, brother? What's up, Rob? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having good on, my guy. Or do you group sign up? Yeah. Sign up for the group, boys. Philip Sherikan, I'm chilling in my bed. Didn't expect to see you today. Yeah, it is still not New Year's for me yet. But, you know, still gotta get the duels up and running, my man. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have duels tonight for EU, then tomorrow for the New Year 2022 for NA. So we get some groups up and running. But to be at, it is gonna be Dalaran #1340. Dalaran #1340. So Alessandro, let me know what your group name or what your real ID is, and then I can add you and we'll be good to go. So right now, yeah. So Archie's group for Maklupi, they're also looking for a +1 on the horde side. Rumaru's trying to make a second group on the horde. Maklupi needs a +1 on the horde as well. And then Alessandro is also trying to make an alliance group as well. So we'll try to see if we can get a group up and running. Because alliance group basically had a 5-man minus Chucky. No one's to join group 2? We can get it done. We can get it done. Boys, if you guys are a horde and want to join the 5, maybe I'll go back to the Lippy. You can if you want to. If maybe Alessandro's alliance group ends up being successfully put together. Because we're down to queue back to back. So if you guys, we're going to be going for at least another hour here. We'll just do back to back duels. It looks like he left, yeah. Okay. So then, okay, yeah, the second horde group looks like they closed. Yo, Alessandro, let me know what your real ID. We can get you in here, yeah? Ow. I keep bumping my arm against this water bottle. I just had to move it somewhere else, man. I just move it here. Because I keep bumping my elbow. And it's like, I guess like it's almost like funny bone nerve. It like makes you freak out like I'm touching something. Like, just jerk my arm away every single time. Zuntrin, it's you. Alright, we got a second group, or second alliance group over in the alliance with Zunti. Yo, Zunti, let me know in reality how many you need for your group. How many you got, how many more you need. Maybe we can put a second group together in alliance. Everyone know when you play, you get good Admiral PvP gear. I think the only way to do it is just the PvP, battlegrounds, skirmishes, and use the honor points you get in order to get yourself some basic PvP gear to start with, and then get yourself a little bit of conquest gear in the RPGs and whatnot. How many we got? Need 4? Yo, we got a second group over on the EU alliance, trying to get more boys in here. We got Zuntirin with an alliance group. If you guys want to join that group, player versus player, premium group, custom PvP, find a group, top number 5 in search, enter, and you're good to go to join the group of the alliance. What's up, Arthur? How you doing, my man? Happy New Year from EU. Happy New Year to you too, Arthur, man. Hope you are having a good one, my guy. Arthur, my man. Arthur! Yo, alliance boys, we got a second group over in alliance. Just check LFG, top number 5 in the search and the filter. Make sure you have all your filters on, by the way. Make sure you have all your filters enabled so you can find all the groups. Just step number 5, hit enter. The group we call Dalaran 5v5. And Zuntri, man, we can get him in here. Enjoy your energy and what you do with these duels. Enjoy watching them. Thank you and Happy New Year, Rob. Thank you so much for coming by, my guy. I hope you have the happiest of New Year's ever, my guy. Hope you have the happiest New Year ever. Let's see if we can get a second group up and running over in EU. I'm surprised, dude. I actually was thinking EU duels was gonna pop it, but I guess everybody in the EU does celebrate New Year like really hard. On NA, it's kind of like it's a bit of a celebration, but not like nearly as hard. But I guess it makes sense. Happy New Year to you guys. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Workouts, I haven't Vietnam flashbacks right now. Oh, with the fireworks? Yeah, I feel you, dude. I feel you on that one. yeah. Maybe you can build your cast like a little fort with like if you got a pills or whatever. Maybe that could like help dampen a little bit of the the explosions. How's it going? Happy New Year, my guy. Hope you're having a good one, my man. Yo, dude, this song goes hard. I kind of want to add this one to the duels. What's the name of this one? This one's called by Dwan G. Come Up. Yeah, that sounds really good, actually. Hell yeah. I don't know why I like this one so much, dude. I think I like just the beat, dude. I like the beat. Yo, if you guys want to join the Team Alliance, we got ourselves a Team 1 group started. Player versus player custom group, pre-make PvP. Find the group at just top number 5 over in the search, enter. You should be able to join in. Yes, countries in New Year celebrate more than Christmas. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I guess, because don't you guys celebrate Christmas? Because in Russia, this is how we did it. In Russia, we celebrate Christmas like on the 7th. But yeah, I guess so. That makes sense. Ban fireworks from my country, but it's time for buying fireworks from the neighborhood. Is the thing they're up today? Yeah. That's what happens in NA all the time, dude. Like in North Carolina, fireworks that go way above your house are a hazard, and you definitely shouldn't have them. Definitely should not have them, and they're definitely illegal. What the? What is that? Huh? Wait, did you jump off? Did you jump off or did you go downstairs? Do you guys see that? Wait, did I see that right? Hold on, which way did it go? I don't know which way that guy went, but I swear to God that mount was all kinds of broken. Chad, did you guys see it, or was that just me? Was that the only one that saw that just now? That warlock on their class mount. I'm trying to find them if I can. Where the hell are they? Where did they go? I don't see them anymore. I think they ran off. I think they might have ran off into the mall. Was it just me? They're going crazy with fireworks here in Denmark? Yeah, dude. Yeah. But anyway, you were dreaming, daydreaming. That might be, dude. Wasn't me though? It's like a war zone. That's fun, man. I love fireworks, dude. But yeah, that's what a lot of people do in North Carolina. Like, you can't have fireworks that go above your house. So you go to South Carolina. Still need 4. Zintron is still looking for 4 over on Team Alliance, boys. If we can get them together. Get some Ally boys in here. Still looking for 4 more on Team Alliance. Team Horde is ready. Team Alliance, we still need 4 more to go. But yeah, everybody here, like if you live in North Carolina, you just go to South Carolina, get over to Myrtle Beach area, you buy some fireworks right as you cross the border. They literally just sell them right across the border, like the technical border. If you get into South Carolina, head over to South Carolina, stop by a shop, grab your fireworks, drive back. It's right there, dude, because they know there's business. They got business in there. Everybody buys them, drives back, and fires them off. Everybody is like, don't fire off fireworks above your house. Everybody fires off fireworks above their house, way up. And like, good luck trying to catch some. Good luck trying to. I don't think anybody's ever got put away unless they like set something on fire. Alliance Nieto trying to get a group together. My Alliance group is called 5V5 1V1 Boys. Yo, trying to get an alliance group together for Zintron. We got an alliance group. We got Maklupi with a horde group. NC. Yeah, NC. What's up, Knuckles? It was awesome. What country are you from? Are you from Russian? So I can speak a little bit. I can speak a little bit of Russian. Yeah, I speak a little bit of Russian. Alliance у них нужно 4. Им нужно 4 человека. We have 4 bodies for Zintron, and then we'll be good to go. Fireworks in Belgium? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So it's basically the same thing here. REU service right now today, yes. Friday REU, Saturday RNA. Yeah. Это много? Да, нужно 4. А ты знаешь, если Архи, ты знаешь людей на Орде? Может, мы как вторую группу на Орде сделаем, если знаешь 4 или 5. What country from Dalaran? Original Russia, but I live in NA, dude. I got my citizenship and everything. I always consider myself more American than anything nowadays. But yeah, these are only EU servers, boys. Alliance and Horde EU servers. Happy New Year, Atho, man. There you are, my guy. There we go, boys. Yo, Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully 2020 will be a better year, yeah? Dude, 2022, rather. 2020 was a tough one, man. 2021 was a little bit rough, too. Like, there's just some weird stuff happened in 2021. Hopefully 2022 will be better. Попробую собрать, хорошо. Looks like Archie might try to see if he can put a group together on the Horde side. So we'll have Maklupi with one group and maybe Archie on the other of 2 Hordes. Enjoy fireworks? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Wait, I just noticed Athaman has Atha Manji, like as a Jumanji. Was it J.I. or the name Atha? Was it just like something you had to make on YouTube or whatever? Like had to change it versus Athaman? Or was it supposed to be like Jumanji? With Atha meaning something. Atha Manji. Everyone left? Did they really? Wait, Romaru, I'm so sad. Wait, the whole... Wait, like a second group? So Maklupi? Oh, wait, did they follow? Oh no, did they follow? I think they followed Archie. I feel like they followed Archie. I don't think they left Romaru. I think Archie is just trying to make a second group. So we got Maklupi trying to put a group together. Sentry trying to put a group together. Oh wait, Sentry got 4? Wait, Sentry, literally everybody followed you, man. I don't think we got a second group. I think we left. But your Vince probably got myself join. Hell yeah, Sentry. Hope you're enjoying these duels, fam. So Sentry got a group of 4. Loopy got a group of 3. Wait, we can actually get 2 Horde groups together. Sentry just needs a +1. Loopy needs a +1. It'll be good to go, boys. We got groups. Wait, we actually might be able to get some Horde groups together. Yo, Zentrin, if you can keep, if you want to keep the alliance group in case we get enough bodies there, but we might be able to make some of these Still not on this side. Yo, Sentry, if you got a Hordy, you could join Maklupi or Sentry. You could join the Horde side. Because it looks like we have 3 on one side for Loopy, and then 4 for Sentry. That means you only need like 3 more Hordes, and we have 2 Horde groups. That could work as well. Need more for Horde you? Yeah. I thought it's to go with a J. Yeah, I just never really noticed the J part. It's been a roast of the year. Come and give me a parosmia, which I've been suffering for 8 months and still haven't recovered. Really, like, mentally and physically. Yo, I'm so sorry to hear that, Arthur. Yeah, dude, 2021 has been a hell of a year for a lot of people. It definitely has been a rough one. You know, we need 4 on Alley. We're still looking for more groups on Team Alley. But maybe we can get Maklupi also 2 more Horde boys to join in. Sentry did 1 more Horde boy to join in. If you guys got boys that you know in Guild or in Real ID, that PvP, that are interested to join Duels, now would be the time to ask for favors, you know what I mean? Happy New Year. 730 days to slow this spread. Yeah, I'm not going to get political here, so I'm not going to say nothing. But, yo, for real, 2021 has been pretty rough, dude. For real. Oh, man. Dude, last week we had a Paladin. Actually, no, we had in Chicago who beat up this rogue called COVID. Like, we were able to defeat COVID here in the duels. Like, why can the governments do that too, right? Just get Chicago, just make a Draenei Chicago shaman to just fight COVID. Like, it's a rogue, right? You got dots, he can vanish, maybe get a reset. Just hit it with an elemental blast. Have you thought about that? Just hit it with a chain harvest. We got 4 over on Team Loopy, 4 for Sentry. We need 1 more Horde boy for 2 of the Horde groups available. And Sentry's still trying to make a group together for the Alliance boys. We just need a +1. Good to go. Get a Paladin to dispel it. I know, right? Just summon up a Paladin to press the spell. It's a disease. Dude, you guys have a priest around? Sentry's good. Oh, wait, Sentry got a 4-man, 5-man ready to go. Loopy trying to get a couple boys in here as well. And for real, just press the dispel. What's going on? Lucia, COVID? SCD isn't right, I guess. Yeah. It just, as soon as you think you got it, it vanishes, resets, gets a sippy cup, and comes back. Yeah. That's literally how it is, dude. Literally how it is. Just gotta bait its trinket and then burst it down. Like, that's so easy. 3 now. Yo, Sentry tried to put a Alliance group together. It needs 3 more Alliance boys to join the LFG group. If you guys are making one. Loopy still with a +1. Need 1 more on the Horde side. If anybody on Team Maklupi has one, it'll be a good spot. What is this? Are those enchants? Oh. Wait, Uncheckable Rage seems really cool, doesn't it? Actually, effect that it got? A little bit of like this effect to it. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Yo, Maklupi still needs a +1 on the Horde. We're good to go. We got Sentry ready. Maklupi needs a +1. Zentra needs 3 more. It'll be good to go, boys. Hell yeah. I swear over the COVID banana joke had a COVID system to pass. You did really, Romaro. Damn, my guy. Well, you're still kicking to tell the tale. Sentry got a 4. Okay, so we need +1 for Sentry, +1 for Loopy. We still need +1 on both teams' Horde. And 3 more for Team Alliance, boys. Dude, this is where if you guys got somebody on Real ID, if you guys got friends, if you guys got guildies that are even mildly interested in joining some 5V5 1v1 Duels, this is where we need backup. This is where we need a bit of support. You know what I mean? We try to get some groups together, have some fun with it. You know what I mean? Dude, some of these enchants look pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of this purple coming off the blade because the blue is really hard to tell. Sinwrath looks badass though. The Wild Soul looks pretty cool as well. Hell yeah, dude. I'm wondering what kind of like cosmetic enchants we're going to be able to get in next expansion. Because these in Shadowlands have looked really, really good. I'm enjoying Arena season. Some other grades right now. Yeah, it's all good, my dude. No worries. Looks like Lippy got a 5-man ready to go. Hell yeah. Yo, Sentry's looking for a +1. I don't know what... Yo, Sentry, is your group in LFG? Are you guys listed? Because I don't know if you guys are listed. I don't even see you on here. To the left? Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Wait, no, you mean to the left like 2 more? Needs 2 more? It sounds like 2 people bailed your group. No, if you got 2, only 2 more to go. We got Alliance group boys forming. Needs 2 more people by the sounds of it, unless the left. And then it's just down to you by yourself. Need 2 more. That's what he meant. Okay, we need 1 more in Horde for Sentry. 2 more with Zentrin. If you guys want to find them in LFG, that's how you do it. Player versus player, premium group, custom PvP, find a group. Hit number 5, enter. and you're good to go. Need 2 more in Team Alliance, boys. Need 1 more in Team Sentry. And Sentry, I don't know if you have a Archi. And just если ты как его листья свою группу, но нужно там. Tell them to provide Beatbox Outland. Oh, Beatbox would work too. Go, go. All right, we got a horde groups with Sentry Maklupi. And we got Zinshin looking for 2 more in Alliance. We got Maklupi and Sentry working with right now. We'll get Maklupi and Sentry real quickly. And then we'll get Zinshin as soon as they got a group. We're just gonna, whatever groups we got, boys, don't even change your groups. You're gonna spam, queue them. Don't leave the groups. Just keep playing back to back. Get as many of the duels as we can before the end of the year. Let me go back to my music mix, by the way. Get this mix out of here. We'll just go back to the normal. Happy New Year, Philip. How you doing, my man? Or is it Flip? Or is Philip? I thought it was Flip for a second. I don't know why. I don't know why I was gonna read it as Flip. Maybe even learning some? Hell yeah, my dude. Hell yeah. It's all part of having fun with the boys, learning how your class plays, seeing how it functions with everybody. You know what I mean? So Twitch. We got ourselves Team 1 together with Anto. We got Arhi. We got ourselves Arhi. Freddy? Wait, is that 2 Arhis? Arhi Voitel and Arhi Freddy. We got ourselves Death Striker as well as Privi? I don't even know how to say your name. We gotta give him a nickname. We got ourselves Bells in the back. I kind of like that mog. I like that mask, dude. I need to go get that myself. We got Lippy Hunter on that team with Team Fortress of Pharaoh. We got Zelia as a rogue and try to kite me coming back in. Trying to see if you might be able to dish out some duels versus some of these boys. That's going to be a second Archi in here. Archi Freddy. We're going to call him Freddy. Since this is Archi, we're going to call this guy Freddy because he does something in the last few letters. Freddy's name. In-cap trinket it out with wings. Going to be full burst on the Paladin. And there's going to be a trinket as trying to cut me sees the final wreck. Going to be huge damage out of the Paladin. She'll go for a trinket really early. Bicycle protection. Trying to cut me just by dying here. Oh my goodness. That was the ballsiest move by that Paladin ever. I can't believe it. How did he survive that? Zelia is going to be up next. That man just popped immunity and a trinket so early. Shield of Vengeance for the rogue. Is he going to be able to get enough damage and try to get the hammers up? Got himself a bit of heal. Zelia with an evasion, with a disarm as well. Trying to crack out a couple of those Kyrian damages and then just trying to go for that Kyrian burst. There's a Viscer. It's going to be 7 couple of Viscer. It's Argi. Oh, Freddy needs to get himself a little bit of healing. Stun into Zelia and it's going to be a trinket. He still has a bubble. Could be still in a hot spot. Oh no. Oh, this is really, really rough. Zelia trying to see if he might be able to dish out and live through this. Freddy, oh my goodness, still in so much trouble. Got himself the Hand of Freedoms though. Is going to go for a Dispel. There's going to be a Wings available next time he auto attacks. Zelia might be in trouble. Is going to go maybe a Cloak of Shadows. Looks like he's just going to go for a Shadow Dance. Final wreck, missing him. Freddy trying to see if he can get over there. No Wings for a little bit. Is going to be able to get himself some damage in. Trying to AoE Zelia out. Will not be able to. Going to be a Shadow Strike as Zelia gets back in there. Does Freddy have a stun? Stun into Zelia? It's going to be in big trouble. It's going to be big proc. Oh, Freddy! This man is just he doesn't care. He's just blasting, dude. He's literally the meme of Danny DeVito from Zombie Centers, Philadelphia. So anyway, I started blasting. He just like, oh, in-cap, trinkets, just blast. Nope. Shut down with Fist of Fury, Blessing of Protection, just blast. And Freddy's gonna have to go through Bells. Is actually blasting right through him. Bells got himself Zuan and everything. Gonna be Fist of Fury. Parry's up. Might go for a lot of healing. Maybe a Karma. No stun. Doesn't have a chicken for it. Maybe Karma needs something. Oh, what is going on, Freddy? It looks like none of these boys are prepared for the burst that Freddy's got. Maybe they're thinking, you know what, I'm okay, I'll be fine. My health is getting low, but I'm alright for a bit. Got a trinket. Maybe there's some sort of lag going on over on the server or something. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe everybody's just really badly lagged. You're gonna be a trinket for Freddy. As he just got himself a final wreck with CM Force. Trying to see if we can hit him with a Wake of Ashes. Gonna be the Shackles of Malediction. Got himself Shield of Vengeance for that Shackles. Root is up. Is gonna get himself a Hand of Freedom. CM Force got himself Berserk, but it looks like he's gonna just stay away from the Paladins as best as he can. Pal looking for that recovery. If he gets interrupted to hold, he always got the Flash Cap in case things go sour. Baros got for TM Force. Gonna be a stun trinkets out of it with a bear form. He actually is trying to get super aggressive here. As Freddy got himself Wings, gonna be slow on TM Force. Looks like he's gonna back up out of the Freddy. Got himself mobility. No more stun for TM Force for a bit. Maybe TM Force looking for a reset. Get himself a Flush Cup. Potentially, it's fully sacked up. It looks like he's gonna go for a reset. Maybe leap in. Consecration doesn't get him out of stealth. Got himself the right angle. And it's gonna be a nice rake with a rip. Bleeds a rolling swarm, eating away at those wounds on our Freddy. He's going to be taking quite a bit of damage, trying to go for a bit of healing. Maybe the Skull Bash around the corner, trying to avoid getting chucked on Unholy. He doesn't have Bubble or Bop or anything for a while. Shield event is 30 seconds. Does he have the big go? Got himself Wake of Ashes, big proc on Team Forest. Maybe that'll be enough. Looks like he's got himself a final wreck. He's going to go for self-heal, maimed by the Feral Druid. No ways out for a bit. Freddy needs to focus on self-healing as much as possible. Team Forest also focus on self-heal Bash as he pokes out of form. I'm not really sure what he was trying to do with that one. Maybe try to go with a bit of Cyclone. Team Forest looks like he's going to go for a full reset, as it's going to be Freddy with a Flesh Cup, no interrupts. Maybe Team Force is just going to back up out of there, go into bear form, and go for a Flesh Cup of his own. Potentially. Might have to go for it. I think you better play it safe. That's going to be a regrow just so you can recover. Maybe Freddy is fast enough, you might be able to get over there. Mounts up, and Forest isn't cat form, could go into bear form, is going to at least bait Archie, or Freddy. I'm going to need to call him Freddy, dude. His name, part of his name is Archie. I usually give people nicknames based on the first few letters of the name. But just so we don't get confused, this man's name is Freddy. He does have Archie in his name, but he'll call him Freddy. Just so we can distinguish. Trying to see if Freddy might be able to blast through the Flesh Couch. Looks like there's a bit of lag on the server though. And looks like Freddy has to go for a trinket with a Shield of Vengeance. Got himself a little bit of healing. Thorns is up as Forrest is getting hit with a stun. Barkskin and Freddy not gonna push out damage into him just yet. Got himself Shield of Vengeance. Just gonna back up away. Team Forest is getting in there. Fleshcraft is getting blasted by the Shield of Vengeance. Forest got himself lots of defenses, lots of pressure available. He's gonna go for it. Could potentially rank up some pressure versus Freddy. Freddy just building holy power, getting huge procs, random wings out of nowhere. Team Forest seeing the bubble come up, might to play the very defensive. Bear form is up, is gonna wall as well as get himself Frenzied Region to recover through some of the damage he's taken. Freddy got some slows as well as another Templar's Verdict, but it looks like he didn't have the proc of the Gavel legendary, playing out that Necrolord. Now it's going to be a flash of light so Freddy can recover. Consecration down. Team Forest might go for a bit of rehealing. Looks like maybe might even just go for a full another pill reset. Instead, sees Freddy walk away from Consecration, gives an opportunity to walk up, get those bleeds on and walk away. Stun onto the Feral as he bails out completely. An interrupt versus Freddy. And Freddy needs to say himself maybe a little bit more damn. It's going to be maybe Blessing of Protection coming out here as he gets real low, removing the blades. No more bites. Team Forest maybe can get some Moonfires back to back on him. That's all he can really do is maybe spam Moonfire, maybe get a Cyclone to prevent Paladin from healing. Flash got up for the Pally. Team Forest wanted to go in, maybe get an interrupt, decided against it. And sees the Paladin away from Consecration, at least able to get the bleeds up and running. Fully DR'd on stones. Freddy could actually make something happen here. Team Forest without thorns. Freddy could potentially Belfit if there's not too many buffs whirling on Team Forest. It's going to get in there, get the Gavel, stun as Team Forest in bear form. Barskin is up and Freddy is just going to continuously just get the blasted damage in. Shield of Vengeance up. Team Forest looking for a bit of a bear recovery here for a moment. Bash onto Freddy as he just try to get out of there. Maybe get a Flesh Cut up and running. Freddy still has Shield of Vengeance available. Team Forest not getting caught. Oh, he's moonfiring him. I was gonna say for a second, like, why is Freddy not like trying to hit him, make sure he doesn't get a reset? Maim onto Freddy. There's definitely some kind of lag going on this instance of the arena. Team Forest though taking a bit of damage though. Final wreck coming down, but I think Freddy might have not missed the final wreck if there wasn't this lag. That was definitely causing him to play a little bit funky. I wonder if this lag helps anybody. It looks like Pally is going to go for a bit of a reset. Mounting up. Feral leaping on him. Getting the bleeds back up. Going to be immediate trigger for Freddy as a full flash goes up for Team Forest. Defensive Hodge. Team Forest is going to have to sit it. Freddy looking to recover a little bit. Has wings and Shield of Vengeance in 30 seconds. So he might be able to wait out a little bit and get back in there. Maim onto the Paladin. Does Team Forest have enough to finish it? Potentially. Freddy got himself wings. Try to see if he can blast the damage. Is that going to be enough though? Gonna be Freddy with full wings available. Try to see if he can shut down the Feral if possible. But it looks like he can't even catch up to him in the first place. The mobility of Feral is quite huge. Could go for a Skull Bash. Looks like he is going to be able to get close enough to the Feral. Close enough to get a couple of those final wrecks. Tricking out Team Forest. Might have played very defensive. Going to be the Frenzied Region as he dips low. Try to get some pressure back to Freddy. Freddy has Shield of Vengeance if he wants to. Could be a lot of good counter pressure here. With the final wreck, maybe could get a lot of holy damage rolling. That's got to be Team Forest hitting him with the root and try to see if he can blast him out of there. Shield of Vengeance is up for Freddy, but looks like the bleeds are going to break that shield before he can get it to pop. If he can get the final wreck or final wreck onto Team Forest, make him take more holy damage, the shield pops, then it could be a ton of burst damage all at once. Freddy has himself big wing proc available. If it just turns around and auto attacks Team Forest, he has a huge damage saved up. Team Forest Did he go Barkskin? He Barkskin this actually. So Freddy's just gonna wait until Barkskin is over. He won't have the stun, but he's trying to maybe see if he can turn around damage. He's not getting the autos on TM4s just yet. I don't even know how he was not getting the autos, but does get wings and might have to use those wings defensively here. Bubble available for Freddy. He's gonna use that as TM4s, put some bleeds in. The Pharaoh's trying to see if he can make it out of this scot-free. Freddy got a slow on him. Try to build up some resources. There's going to be more slows back-to-back. Does get a Divine Storm as well as a proc. Going to be an interrupt on Holy. Could be really bad for Freddy. Got himself Flesh Cut to back up in there. The TM4 has got plenty of mobility though. It's really going to come down to Freddy either using whatever immunities he's got, Trinket, maybe Shield of Vengeance, and Wings in just a huge succession of damage, or TM4 is eventually letting the bleeds ramp up. We are getting into that 9-minute dampening, 25% healing reduction as of now. Stun onto TM4's. Final wreck is up. Does Freddy have enough damage? Does not have wings for a bit. Maybe he can go for big wings, big blaster damage onto Forest out of nowhere. Has a Trinket Shield of Vengeance as well. Maybe you can just combine both of those. Gonna be full bleeds rolling onto Freddy. Trying to walk the Feral away from the pillar. I think it's exactly what he's trying to do. Just walk away from the pillar. Gonna be wings up right now. Gonna be shackles. Big burst onto TM4's. Looks like it doesn't really reach him. Freddy got all the bleeds on him. No way to really heal as the dampening, as the necrotics were really just ramping up on his health. Does get a lucky Word of Glory at the head there though. Wings did help him out with that. It looks like TM4 is looking for the reset. Getting maybe Moonfires. Not going to be able to get an opener. Stun onto the Feral. Freddy at no health whatsoever. And I think the Feral just wins if he just gets enough damage in. Trinket Freddy just trying to heal himself, trying to keep himself alive as best as possible. Getting the Holy Power in. Gonna be that Belf just to get one more Word of Glory. And looks at TM4 just doesn't have any damage to finish him just yet. As for a Frenzy, if he just wants to commit it. Bash onto the Paladin. Very, very short CD. Very short DR. And Freddy is going to get a stun back to TM4. Does he have any damage, any pressure whatsoever? Going to be that emergency heal, but dampened for TM4. And Freddy looks like maybe recovered. Trying not to get interrupted on the Holy. Maybe more Word of Glory. How is this man still alive right now? He's trying to get whatever healer he can. It looks like TM4 just bled him out over time. Eventually just ran out of tools to deal with the kitty cat. That was so tough. Why did he finish him? I think TM4 was trying to just play it as safe as possible with bleeds, which is why it took him a while to take down the Pala. I feel like if TM4 just committed some damage there, at some point he was like, okay, I have all the bleeds rolling. Let's just go for back-to-back bites and just stay in there, stay aggressive. I feel like he could have ended it early, but I think this man is just trying to play it a little bit safe, just to make sure he gets first duel one and maybe can continue to the next one. Because if he got himself heals and Flesh Cut, he might be okay. Arhi is going to be up next. Try to get the LA Blast to break through Flesh Cut. That's going to be Thorns on TM4s as well. So Arhi is going to have to spend some mana to get the purges, but looks like it's not super expensive. Did they reduce the mana cost of that ability? I remember it used to be super expensive. Earth Elemental up for the Shaman to give him a little bit of health to work with. Bash into the Arhi with the stun, Sunder back onto the Feral. Does he have no damage to pressure to follow? Gonna be Ghosts joining in with the LA Blast. Big Shade Harvest. TM4 is gonna be able to go back and bear, trying to go for Feral Frenzy versus 40% dampener. It is gonna make that healing a lot less effective. Trying to roar onto the Shaman, but he's got plenty of mobility to stay all against Team Forest. That's going to be Ghostos fading. But the Ghostos also keep him out of stealth. Wall out for Team Forest. One last defensive until they get another Barkskin or maybe another Flesh Cap. Arhi tried to go for a bit of healing as he's getting the dots ramping up on him. Team Forest has Berserk very, very soon. He's using Dragon's Fury. He's going to have himself Feral Frenzy available if he wants to use it. Going to be a main. Maybe some damage. Feral Frenzy's up. Maybe just trying to see if he can finish off with bites, get himself more finishers to get himself more healing. Going to be Ghostos joining in as Arhi seeing this was disoriented for a second, but that's going to generate him a lot of mails from Arhi at no mana whatsoever, but he could make some damage happen. Walling this off. Maybe he can get enough damage back to TM Forest. He got himself big Berserk. Huge LA Blast through the Barkskin though, but TM Forest using Barkskin in order to survive this a little bit longer. Is going to go for a bash very defensively versus Arhi. That's going to be Cyclone Interrupt in the last second. Does he have a War Stop? Anything? GeForce at no health whatsoever. Arhi just needs a global too, and he's going to have him here. One more Storm Strike. Does end up taking him out, but Loopy going to be up next as Beastmaster Hunter, trying to max up the dam. And he's playing that Night Fae. Maybe he can kite Arhi back into the Night Fae zone, which is going to do a bit of damn. And I got himself the Basilisk on the other side. It's a dire pet Basilisk. Just needs to kind of put the pets over versus Arhi. Let the pets just ramp up. Arhi is standing inside of the Night Fae thing. I'm not really sure how much damage it does in PvP, but remember, again, it used to be a big ability back in the day. Stun on Loopy with an LA Blast, and Loopy is pretty low in health. Has a Charles Shell. If Arhi has a Chain Harvest, he could just take down Loopy right then and there. If he gives himself a big old proc, looks like he's saving it up. Trying to get something saved up. Maybe it's just trying to get him low. Early blast. It actually blasts him right through the... Oh, no. He got turtled, but his seat is exposed. And down he goes. Oh, my goodness. Yo, that Pala just absolutely blasting people out of here, dude. Lots of healing and lots of damn. Team Force had to burn a lot of damage into that Paladin and a lot of damage into Archie. And it was such a close deal. But I feel like if Dampity wasn't that high, we would have been okay. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another up and running. What groups do we have? Loopy, Sentry, Zunti. If you got groups, boys, let me know. Let me know. Or if we need to fill some groups real quick, we can do that as well. 247, 9, 249. Let's go, boys. Okay, we got a 250 in here. Still need 2 more for Ali. Still need 2 more for Team Alliance, boys. Zunti got a group and LFG for Alliance. 5-5 dual group is up. Dalaran, Diamond, yes, hoy. Discord, я хочу тебя что-то подсказать. Discord это будет какого description. In the description there's a Discord. There you are. Привет, это Архи. Здорово. Здорово. I don't have a Russian keyboard connected or anything, so Archie, I can do English, but I didn't say what you say, more or less. I like to walk my dog real quick and then still go. What's up, Jasmine Mars? How you doing, fam? Why are you walking your dog? Are you NA or EU? Because if you're EU, walking your dog is going to be experiencing Vietnam flashbacks either now or very, very soon. What's your face taking the red? Sometimes you got him. Well, I guess so, yeah, I guess so. Why is it his face taking him? Yeah, Druidic is boring. Druid's played really careful sometimes. They gotta some. There's moments where they have to if they want to win. What's up, Hassan? How you doing, my man? Paul, lol, how you doing, my guy? Can participate? You guys are more than welcome to. Well, Valio, I do, my man. Hope you say even more streams. Hell yeah, Valio. Hell yeah, my man. Definitely. Yo, Loopy, let me know how many you need. We'll see how we do. My dog is sick of the fireworks like a champ. She's an old hunting dog. Oh, okay, yeah. So they're probably used to explosions like from a gun barrel. So they're a hunted dog. They're probably like almost conditioned. 1 more for Team Alliance, boys. We got Zunti ready. Sentry. We got a group. I don't know how many Loopy got, but we need more for their team as well. Hell yeah. Walked out, had to go back in, and yeah, I feel you. We're ready, Ramar's lead. We're ready? Yo, so Ramar's lead. Okay. I see how it is now. Alright, sounds good. Yo, while Zunti, I'll give you 30 seconds. See if Zunti's team gets together. Zunti, 30 seconds. Otherwise, we'll get Romaru and Sentry in here. We'll do it like that, yeah? We'll do it like that. Paco is so fast. Bells here. Yeah, Palace can pump. That guy just didn't stop. He just went in, you know what? I'm gonna just pump full damn. Just in case Zunti gets himself an Alliance boy in there so we can get that group up and running too. Alright, I think we are gonna get the Horde group in here. So instead of McLoopy, it is now Rimaru, Cutie, and Sentry. Going once, going twice. Hopefully we're good now. Wait, what? Did you get a +1? Wait, did you actually get a +1? Wait, did you just get one? Yo, can we get let's get Zunti. Let's get Zunti. We're full. Let's get Zunti. Do we go versus Romaru or Sentry? I think Sentry, since a lot of his boys didn't get a chance to play. I think everybody on Romaru's team got to play. So we'll do Sentry versus Zunti. And then we'll do, you have no target. Zunti Rin. Make sure you guys are online on Real ID, by the way. We got owned by Russian. You're Amara. We'll definitely get you guys back in there. We'll definitely get you guys in there. Okay, sounds good, Archie. Sounds good, my guy. I got your message. Let me do a yeah. Zunti, make sure you're online on Real ID. Nice. Now we're good. And we'll get Romaru versus Zunti. Zunti, keep your team after this. We'll get Romaru's team versus you. We'll just queue your team twice back to back. So tell your group to not disappear. We'll queue immediately after this one. My boy Atho joining in for some duels. I like it. I saw a Paladin with an adaptation, dude. I feel like Atherman plays adaptation so well. Like, mostly adaptation for many players feels like, oh, that's just a trinket. If you're a noob at the game, of course you're gonna pick the adaptation. Trinkets things for me? Wow, that sounds value. But it's like you'll get stabbed by a rogue and it'll just auto trinket you. Except for Atho, he plays around it. He's like, you know what? I have adaptation. I'm just gonna play around it. I don't know why he decided to play adaptation. Maybe this is a paladin human thing. Maybe that gives you that advantage. But he plays it really well. I think I usually do as well with Adapt. Dude, Adapt can be pretty massive. Alrighty, boys. Switch. We got team 2 together. It is Yushu's team as a Beastmaster Hunter. On that team, we got, it says, Varen in stealth as a rogue against Spale on the good old bear form. We got Montret as well as Atho, man. In ironclad purple. Versus team 1, we got us as Anton, but now we got Archie going to be first up. Versus Freddy in the back. We got a Death Striker as well as Privoya. I didn't realize he was a rogue, undead rogue. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. Gonna be Yushu first up versus Arhi. Trying to get the Frost Shocks in. Yushu, I think, is playing Ventia this time around. Gonna be a big chain harvest as Arhi recovers a lot of health. Gonna be a big defensive for Yushu really early on. Trying to get himself a little bit of healing. One of your pets, actually both of your pets are getting taunted by the Earth Elementals. Yushu better have better control of their pets. Otherwise, his pets are gonna be on Earth the whole time. They're actually getting taunted. So that's actually a lot of auto attacks that goes into that pet instead of Arhi. Finally get the pets under control. Yushu super low in health though. Might not be able to recover, and Arhi just slamming down the Ellie Blast. Man. Ari just came in with some big blaster burst out of nowhere. And Ath is going to have to be the one next. Swapping up pets is playing that Necrolord with a big old flesh scout. Arhi charging at him. It's just going to hit him with Stormstruck. Not even a good old bow to start the honor duel. Just trying to take the momentum. He's like, yo, I got my Earth Elemental for 30 more seconds. Can we get this up and running? Is going to be able to kite Athman behind the pillar though. Maybe Arhi is trying to go for a bit of reset. I think that's exactly what he has to do. Set up a stun totem, get a Sunder as Arhi rounds the bend to make sure he lands a stun. Trying to get a bit of damage in. Looks like he's going to back up out of the Athman with full burst available. Final rank. It's going to be Arhi reacting to this with a trinket wall. There's going to be a lot of healing. Got himself lots of damage back to Athman though. He just got counter pressure. Trying to see if he can get a hex out of Athman. Is going to be able to force that adaptation as he goes into Ghost Wolves and runs out of there. That was actually a nice amount of counter pressure versus Athaman. That was ridiculously good. Ellie blasts, but Athaman recovers it immediately with a Hand of Freedom. Oh, not Hand of Freedom. Word of Glory. What would be the word? Is it just a Word of Glory? What word would you use to signify glory as a paladin? I would imagine it would be like does he just go like Dorime? Puts his hand up in the air and just gets healed. Elemental blast, blasting right through the Shield of Vengeance. The pets are there, the Ghost Wolves are there to help split the damage of Shield of Vengeance, so it becomes less of a menacing offensive or counter-offensive ability, but still a good defensive for Athaman. Dodging the stun totem, gonna be a full hex on Athaman. Anarchy might be able just to wait out and Ghost Wolf get himself a little bit of healing. Looking to reposition away from Athaman for the time being, but then it's gonna be also slow into Atho as well. As Arhi getting blasted out by them hammers. Athaman has some adaptation coming back very, very soon. Stun onto Arhi. Is that going to be full burst damage? Trying to see if he can make it happen here. Does not have wings to combine into it, but it's still got plenty of pressure. Arhi having to use a lot of his mana to try to heal. Goes to join in. Massive chain harvest. Huge damage onto Athaman, who is forced to bubble as he dips really, really low. Is going to have to start generating a little bit of extra self-healing. Have some flesh craft in case he ever gets interrupted on Holy. It might be a pretty good idea for him to get interrupted on Holy, just so he makes sure he gets a full flesh scout. Arhi with huge damage got himself activated the racial, trying not to get interrupted onto Holy. He's just trying to see if he can blast damage into Arhi's health bar as he just continues to heal himself. Eventually Athaman is going to run out of mana. Going to be the stun totem down. Arhi with the Elder Blast to follow. Athaman doesn't have any more immunities anymore. He does need to get interrupted on a Holy just so he can get himself a heal. That's going to be that slime shield, get himself a bit of recovery as it dips kind of low. He got himself a little bit of Word of Glory. A Holy power is building. But Arhi with more Ghost Wolves. Any Elemental Blast, any Chain Harvest right now, while Athaman is low, could be extremely deadly. Gonna be Arhi trying to use Sprint in order to catch up to Athaman, interrupt him on a Flesh Cup as he tries to hit him with that with a Hand of Hindrance. But it wasn't enough since Ghost Wolf just lets Arhi break any slows, or at least become immune to slows for a short amount of time. And Athaman got wings back up. Might have used wings here. Offensively and defensively, stun onto Arhi, full wreck, trinket with a wall. Athaman get himself lots of damage, but might have to start using all that holy power for healing instead, as that is a full wall for Arhi. And Athaman was able to recover quite a bit. Arhi is still able to managing to maintain himself for now. Trying to land a stun totem onto the pallet, not gonna happen. It's a bit of a duel between the two juggernauts here. Ellie Blast is still flying for Arhi, but unable to really make the damage happen versus Athaman just yet. I think it's going to come down to both of them just trying to max out the damage, or as honestly might have to go into dampening. If neither of them reset away from one another, this could be actually a pretty quick duel. As long as they're using a lot of those self-healing on themselves, though, all the Maelstrom and all the Holy Power on self-heals, it is going to be a bit of a back and forth. But Archie has the advantage of short CDs with those Ghost Wolves, and those Ghost Wolves build them so much damage, so much Maelstrom, it could be pretty nice. Atheman every 45 seconds does have Seraphim. Try to see if he makes some damage with his Archie. He got that stun, he got a lot of AoE, final wreck and everything available. Archie able to use a lot of his mana defensively. Huge Shade Harvest as Atheman was super low, but Atheman was building a lot of that offensive Holy Power. How much you use it for Word of Glory while Seraphim is up gives you Mastery, which doesn't help, but it gives you Versa, which does help with healing. Crit, which is going to give you a little bit extra chance to crit. And if your crits heal as your low health, it is massive amount of recovery. Basically on hands. But Atheman so far hanging in. Another Hodja to Archie. Does he have enough pressure? Does he have enough damage? Looks like he got himself a little bit of resource generating. No, this was built. But Archie had Ghost Wolves on the Atha. Stun Totem around the pillar. Does he get his Stun Totem is down? Atheman might have to do something here. No bubble. Oh! Archie just kept the pressure, kept the consistency rolling. The Ghost Wolves definitely ended up helping him out a ton. Definitely ended up helping him tremendously. Vareen is going to be up next as a rogue versus Archie. He got himself full elemental shield and everything ready. 5 minutes into this duel. It's going to be a full stun. Flagellation is up. The rogue is going into a full Shadow Blades and everything. It's going to be massive, mad damage versus Archie with a blind. Even though he had a full Fleshcraft or full Flagellation rolling. Instead going for a full reset. Is that what his plan is? Get him low. Then go back with another stun after, or maybe just cheap shots after. Because unless he's got common points for a full kidney shot, I don't think it's going to be a full stun. Got himself a Shadow Strike kidney shot, as it was a small heal available for Vareen. It's going to take the time and the Globus to take down the totem. Archie super low. He's going to recover a little bit. Got himself the mana and Maelstrom. The Wolves join in. Vareen got a Cloak of Shadows for some of the damage versus Archie. Might need to get an invasion as well for some of the Ghost Wolves. Sunder with a stun totem. Oh, trinkets out of it. No, Vareen. Oh, Archie. Just baiting that trinket with a Sunder. This way you're like, Sunder, I'm low, I panic. Trinket, bam. Gets put in a situation where it's going to be really difficult to defeat him. Montren. Oh, that name is weird to say. Montren. Yeah, I guess if you ignore the I, Montren is going to be up next. Going to be Shackles and Malediction versus Archie as he got the Chimeric Poison. Is going to harpoon him as he's trying to see if he can get behind the pillar. That's going to be Montren. Try to see if he can live through him. Sunder by Archie as he's just trying to make the damage happen versus Montren as best as possible. And Archie taking a bit of hits. Montren trying to cut it around. There's going to be a full turtle, man advantage as he's having to go for a bit of defense. So Archie was getting a bit of pressure into him. The Ghost Wolves are in the fight. Freezing Trap onto Archie. Maybe Montren can get out of there. Maybe I should call him Imbo. Maybe that's a better word, better name. But Montren does have himself a big defensive too. Is he trying to go for a wave? I think he's trying to wave at somebody on the team, Archie. Maybe he's just somebody who wants to duel. Big alley blast into Montren, trying to go for feign death at the last second. Fleshcraft getting interrupted. That's going to definitely send him back. No more defense. A huge chain harvest. Stun onto Archie. Montren got nothing left. If he just gets hit by something, anything. Lightning bolt from a mile away. Just sent it. And Spale is going to be up next. Last one. Over for the team 2. Is Archie just going to be able to blast right through everybody? So far, he's been able to do pretty okay. Got himself Ghost versus Spale. Gonna be a full Berserk, full Barskin for Spale. Got himself lots of damage. Wall is up and just trying to tank up the damage with Archie. LA Blast hits him, but it hits right into that wall, heavily reduced. Archie having to go for Sunder and the wall himself. Spale not deterred at all, continuing to get some damage and trying to get a Cyclone into Archie. Maybe he got himself Fleshcraft? Because it looked like he just went for a Cyclone. Maybe he's just using Cyclone defensively. But I'm thinking this man is... What Covenant are you actually? Are you Night Fame? Maybe that's why he did it. Maybe he was like playing Night Fae and he's like, you know what? I'm going to get a Cyclone and get a kick on it. Then I'll be able to go for a big Night Fae. He's going to be in bear form, trying to get himself a bit of healing. What Covenant is this man? I still have no idea. Archie is going to be kind of low on mana. He needs to recover as much as possible. Thorns are up. Big Evoke. Stun. Huge damage. Archie trickens the last second. Does get the Wind Shear to Evoke. Is actually under a lot of pressure. Huge bite. And Archie's going to go for Battle Master Trinket. Master Chain Harvest might be able to get set up. He needs that Chain Harvest in order to catch up on healing. Got himself a little bit of healing as well. Maybe Chain Harvest. He is super low on health. Archie is going to need to do recovery here. Chain Harvest is out, but he's only had borrowed health. And eventually that borrowed health, he's going to have to pay back with a borrowing. Spale is super low. So is Archie. Could be anyone's game. Into a quick maim. Does Archie go down? Does Spale take him out? A quick roar. Maybe could have just ended. Charge towards Archie. Does he end up taking him out? Huge chill for Archie. Got himself a wall. Spale got no health whatsoever. Archie got no mana at all. Spale got plenty of healing for now though. Thorns is up. Archie's being very, very careful. A little bit of lag going on. Hopefully it doesn't disrupt the duel here. Spale super low. Archie no mana whatsoever. Ghost is joined in. It could be deadly for Spale. Spale in bear form. Does he have any healing whatsoever? Ellie blast from Archie at the end. My goodness. That was such a close duel. I was on the edge of my seat for so long there, dude. It could have been anyone's game. That was amazing. Oh, damn. That was so good. Yeah, let's get another one in there. Zentry, if you still have a team, Romaro wants to duel ya. Let's get another open running, boys. And we got to get Archie back in there, dude. He just kind of didn't let his team play. We definitely got to get Archie back in again. Zen, if you got a group, Romaro is ready. If you still have a group. Otherwise, I guess we could Romaro and Sentry. Yeah, just Kazal. He did say he wants to go for 1v5. After he did good, man, it was not great. He did fine. How did he do that? Just spanked us. Yeah, enhanced shamans could do a ton of damn. And I think he just maybe figured something out where he could just put pressure onto people. Maybe he changes PvP chance a little. Dalladell, first time in live, dude. I'll be getting arenas. I'm a red horde. You, by the way, yo, Rodrigo, my man, more than welcome to. We do these duels every single Friday for EU, 5 to 7 p.m. East Coast. 2 minutes. Alright, Central sounds good. Rumaru, if you have a group, you're ready. Zen, if you still have an alliance group with Athel, let me know. We'll queue over to Rumaru immediately. Yeah, we do this Friday. What time is it? See. Okay, hold on. I had some. Okay, we do this every single Friday and Saturday. Friday are EU duels, which will be 5 to 7 p.m. East Coast or 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. CEST. Hopefully some of you guys know the time zone. We're still good. You can queue us. Yeah, let me get Romaro versus Zun. Let me get Romaro and Zun because Zun needs to get a chance to play. Romaro, QD. Hopefully you're online real ID. And Zun, Tyrin. Romaro, make sure you're online on real ID. Rimaru QT. And Zon Tree. Oh, that's my fault, actually. Yeah, I can't spell. Nerf enhancement for real. Any groups up? Yo, William, how you doing, my guy? Yeah. We had Zunti took over for your group. We got Romaro in the horror group, and Sentry got a group. Yo, Romaro, Sentry will probably get you guys doing each other after this. So stick around, boys. I like how everybody on Team Left loaded in so fast, by the way. Huge. Alright, boys, let's get it up and running. Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody! Let's get some 5-5s in here, boys. We'll have some fun. The groups. I'll try to do as many of these as I can, but I didn't really get much food today. So after this or after the next one, I might call it there and I'll go get some food to eat and I'll get some work done and I'll prep for the new year with some good sleep. I'm not gonna stay up tonight. Good Twitch with the Warlocks for real. Maybe we'll see them tomorrow. Maybe Rev can join tomorrow. Rev is a monster. Or maybe Wild Imp. Wild Imp has been able to join a couple of times. We got us a team one together with the B-Box over on Team Loopy. With Team Romaro, technically Loopy also on that team. I love that mug. I love that weapon too. It fits it well. We got Team Forest, Flesh Captain it up, Zelia ready to go flying and try to kite me over on the team. Wait, how are you still not yeeted? Beatbox just like, well, I'm way too big, way too badass to get yeeted by the pipe. So you know what? I'm just gonna walk out of there. Express humbleness. I don't think it's him dueling. Wait, hold on. Yushu is ready to go. Already got a sights on somebody. We got Varian on the other team. We got a Spale. It's a Feral Jet. We got him on 10. An Athel man. With Yushu as a Beastmaster Hunter. It looks like Team 1 is still trying to figure out who's going to be first. Who's going to be last of these duels. They already got a Hunter's Mark rolling on a beatbox. But I think Team 1 is still... Yeah, thank you boys so much for chilling and being so cool about it. Yushu got a Hunter's Mark, got a Flare in case there's anybody. He's still trying to figure out who's going to be first or last. Team 1 still haven't figured it out yet. Or maybe they did. Maybe whoever's first is ZC'd or just AFK. Potentially. Wait, is it Forest? Oh, it is. Wait. I think it might be Forest. Then. You guys send Forest first? Oh my goodness. What's up, Nemi? Yes, we do, Nemi. You're more than welcome to join him. More than welcome to him. Team Force getting that opener. Looks like Yushu did not get to sit in that camel for as long as it wanted to. It's gonna be Team Force getting that opener. Yushu with a big bite. Oh, I'm so sorry, Yushu. What was that? What is that? I want to see this. I want to see details of that one. Does somebody have a damage add-on? Can somebody show me what it was a bite for? That felt like a bite for all your health bar. Going to be a trinket for Iman Trend. Seeing the Feral get the open, he's like, you know what? I just want to make sure that I don't end up like the other guy. That was scary. Team Force getting hit with a stun. Going to be a trinket. As he got himself a main back to Iman Trend. Big bleeds are up. Iman Trend going for a big old heal. Trying to see if he can sprint up over to Team Force. Keeping the pressure rolling though. Team Force with Shackles and Malediction. Looks like somehow breaks it. I'm not even sure how. Was that just a small slide on his side that broke it? Iman Trend like a lot of damage right now though. With the turtle shot, needs himself a bit of healing, needs himself a feign death, maybe even a camo. Full flash cut is up for Team Force. Iman also got a flash cut of his own. Start skull bash in the very last second though. So Iman gets majority of the flash cut, just doesn't have the healing benefit of it. And looks like the bleeds and the feral auto attacks are just able to claw right through it. And down he goes. Maybe had a battle master trinket rolling at the same time, just to give him a little bit of borrowed health. Damn, 900, yeah. I want to see what was that hit for. How did I hit you? Zuni, how did I hit you? Yeah, that was insane. Team Force, I think he's changing up his strategy. Maybe he's got himself a less bleed-based kitty, a more bite-based kitty, and just letting bleeds get beefed up by being a Necrolord. Maybe he's going for a bit more aggression here. As Admin feeling the heat right now. Gonna be Team Force full flash cut thorns. That's gonna be the roots as soon as he's the paladin popping off into that. Shield of Venom. Team Force spoken out. Maybe he can get an interrupt into Atha. He is a Necrolord. Is he? Is Athaman? Athaman is, unless he's not Necrolord anymore. Maybe change it up. Quick maim. Athaman with an IBF. Gonna be Wings. He is playing that Kyrie instead. Full wreck. It's gonna be Team Force getting slammed down. Does he go down right here? Oh my goodness! Knocking it out of the park. My goodness. Man, there was a lot of burst. Just back-to-back hammer slams, dude. Just trying to stamp that boy down, dude. Just trying to turn him into a press. It's going to be Athaman getting him with a stun. Might be a full defensive here. That's full BDB. Bubble comes down before the Whirling Dragon Punch connects. And Try to Kite Me is going to try to back up out of there. Man, I kind of miss Try to Kite Me. I remember this guy used to be on stream on Duels so often. The chat was like, alright dude, this monk doesn't die, he kills everybody. Dal, can you get somebody else in here? I Try to Kite Me comes back from time, dude. I kind of miss him. Because Try to Kite Me is the kind of guy, it's either him or another monk that's like super giga aggressive. Like they don't really go for resets, they go for hit and runs. Like hit and run, but then you get back in and then run out, then they get back in. They don't really try to go for full resets. I don't remember if it's Try to Kite Me that does that or somebody else. Like the back up whenever they see cooldowns, but as soon as they're down, they're back in there attacking and being really super aggressive, getting really low on health, but just barely making it out of there. It's just super fun watching him at low health. Again, I don't remember if it's Try or somebody else that does that. But Athaman is gonna have to find a way to Try to Kite Me here. It's gonna try to maybe poke him away from Pilly. He is gonna have to separate the monk away from any of the boxes. Might even to put him kind of way out there next to the eye or something, because running circles against a monk is going to be definitely not to his favor. And Athaman is waiting out for that bubble, wings, as well as a shield of Vengeance, which is up right now. So might be able to make that work. Try to slow it down, but he's gonna try to see if he can bust over to Athaman, maybe get some cooldowns rolling. Zuen is up, blind onto Try to Kite Me. Does he trinket it? Looks like he chooses to trinket. Does Athaman have a hodge to follow? Gonna be a diffused magic to reduce a lot of that holy damage, but Athaman is still gonna try to see if he can slam it out of the park. Karma last second, gonna be a leg sweep, and Athaman is gonna have his adaptation breaking him out of that. It's gonna be still a big Karma. Maybe Athaman can still bust right through this. He has a blessing protection if he really needs to. But looks like he's just gonna go for a little bit of self-healing, just generating a holy power from that Zuen. That's gonna be Try to Kite Me with another set of images. Trying to make the Storm, Earth, and Fire work for him. Athaman could go for Shield of Vengeance, might just have to here. Looks like he got plenty of recovery. Try to Kite Me is kind of low on health. Maybe trying to get interrupted on nature so you can go for a full flash cut in Athaman's face. That actually might not be the worst, honestly. In cap? Does not go for flash cap just yet. I was expecting for him to go for in cap or flash cap. Double roll, maybe thinking of reposition to the other side of the pillar. Has most likely a port still to the original pillar. Fist Fury to parry Atha. But how are you going to parry a hammer flying to your face? I mean, you could try, right? You could try. You could definitely make it happen, but he's just point blank range right in the dome. Gonna be that wall up for trying to cut me again. I have to try not to interrupt him on Vivify. And try to get himself lots of healing while that wall is up. Gonna be Seraphim up. In cap onto Athaman. In cap does not get broken by... Oh, that adaptation doesn't break in cap. That is so tragic. I feel like it should. Maybe not. Gonna be in full charge on to try to cut me. Full wreck. Everything. Big damage out of Atha. Lexi. Oh! And a Blade of Justice. Taking down the monk at the very end with Beatbox gonna be up next. Big Let's Super Atha. Got himself full Betty B up. Full Fist of Fury flying massive burst with Atham and Shield Dividends up and running as Eye for an Eye is up for your boy Atham. Trying to see if he might be able to fight through Beatbox and the damage he's got going on. Still Karma available for this monk and Athaman bailing up out of there. Looking for that line of sight. Reset only has Holy Healing. As well as maybe Sipic up. Technically, he's got Sipic up. I think even if he gets interrupted on Holy, he technically has Toll to cast, right? Because Toll is an arcane damage, is it not? Unless I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it's just in the School of Arcane. Athaman, though, getting kind of low on health. Beatbox is putting pressure into this man's. Not giving him much of an opportunity to get a reset. Even though Beatbox, a lot of his damage is burst damage, he's just still trying to make those Fists of Furies, trying to make those Rising Sun kicks, even Black Hat kicks, giving some cooldown reduction, trying to keep the pressure rolling. Fist of Fury into Atha, can't really go anywhere. Parried out, gonna be Seraphim, stalling to Beatbox, has a trinket in case things go rough, and that's gonna be a trinket porting out of there. Maybe a Karma as he gets around line inside of Atha. It's gonna actually dip away as Atha goes for that Wake of Ashes and kind of whiffs it. Has a lot of holy power baked up, ready to go. Lexu broken him out for that adaptation. Eye for an Eye for Atha. Does Beatbox stay on him? Looks like it's going to be hand of freedoms by Atha as he goes for a hand of freedom at the same time. Blinded to Beatbox if Athaman has enough damage. Looks like more of a defensive blind. Just trying to recover. Normally you can go for a blind and go for holy damage, which will not break your blind, which is kind of busted when you think about it. Actually kind of broken. Gonna be that big old Karma by Beatbox, and Athaman is going to be in a bit of defensive front for now, at least for 25 seconds until the bubble's up. Beatbox got himself images available. Maybe Atha can heal through this. That's going to be a lot of damage. Blessing of protection for Atha. Looks like he didn't want to wait until bubble. Not a lot of damage that Beatbox can do. In path is going to go through the blessing of protection. Beatbox might be in trouble. Interrupted a flush cap. Is it over for him? In cap. And someone killed him. I guess Athaman had a hammer ready to go. Hammer was already queued up, even though you in cap him on animation. It's just over. Zelia not giving Athaman an opportunity to continue the train of pain rolling. And Varine tried to see if he might be able to catch up that rogue. Will not be able to walk on top of him. Or catch him before they catch a reset. And Zelia hanging out by one of the eyes immediately. Varine might have to see if he can find him. Can he do so? It's going to be actually AoE. Looks like one of them picked up the eye. Blinded Varine. Going to check it out of it. It's going to be a cheap shot to follow. Varine might be in trouble if Zelia got himself the perfect combo. No, gonna be turning around to Zelia. They got evasion rolling. Valine does have evasion as he got hit with a disarm, trying to evade as much damage as he can. Smoke bomb by one of these rogues and a blind by Varine to Zelia. Zelia no more trinket. If Varine had himself good huge cooldowns, they might be able to make something happen. Varine does have Shadow Blades rolling. Oh, Zelia goes in for Shadow Strike actually. Kidney shot. Oh, Zelia does not sound like at all. Varine being full kidney shot though. Zelia, man, got a bit of a easier time with the DRs there by the looks of it. Slightly easier time with the DR. Spale is going to be up next versus Zelia. Try to see if you can get him out. Barrel Former's up. Maybe you can just AoE him with a Thrash or two. We're hitting that 10-minute mark. We got 30% damage reduction, boys. And Spale looking to get maybe Eye picked up on one side or the other. Did he pick up the Eye just now? I think he did. I think he more or less knows where Zelia's at. He can get on attack. He knows where he's at. He smells him. He can smell Zelia through behind the pillar. Tried to thrash her, but it's not going to happen. Trying to see if he can reset. Does get him out. Looks like a bleed does catch him. And Spale trying to get himself a couple of blood. What are they called? Bruise slashes? I was going to say bloodthirst, but I'm like, no. That's not it. That's a warrior ability. Drinking for Spale. Getting a shot as he gets hit in barrel form. Gonna be that Barks and maybe friends to reach it. Acid dip slow. Gonna be Thorns. Zelia is gonna maybe have to cloak if they're gonna keep it into the Thorns. Big Convoke. That's gonna be huge damage onto the Rogue. Spale playing now to the Big Convoke. Lippy Hunter's gonna be up next. Versus Spale. Trying to play up the Kyrian. The Resonator does connect, but Spale landing the opener. Big bites of the Loopy. Could be in trouble. Oh my goodness. Spale got some bites in there. Damn. There it is. Athaman Spale. Pretty good. Big burst out of the both of them, man. Huge. Oh, also TM4 has got some really big game, didn't he? That's crazy. That is crazy. Impossible to kill a pal with a chink without one challenge reduces the CD for stun. Yeah, it is pretty tough out there. Nice one, pal. Yeah. Happy New Year from Manchester. Happy New Year to you boys. I've already seen it. We're going to be seeing New Year in about 5 hours from now. Sentry got a 4 out of 5. Sentry is a +1. Yeah, bite that was EPS. Yeah, that bite is huge, McLoopy. It is actually incredible. We're ready? Yeah, Romaru's ready. So I think we got to get Romaru and Sentry in here next. Sentry is a +1 on the Horde, boys. There's a lot of Sentry seem to get to play last time. If I remember for like 20k or something, that is crazy, dude. Some of these Pharaohs really just... Dude, I want Pharaohs to be more bleed heavy. I know Necrolord Pharaohs have a ton of bleeds, but I really want it to be a big old bites, man. I want it to be all about big old bites. Maybe one day, Blizzard will change it around. Maybe make kitty cats all about the big bites instead. I don't know. They say big bites, they big bleeds. Like, I want Pharaoh to be like Affliction Warlock with daggers, minus Malefic Rapture, just literally all bleeds. That'll be my favorite version of Feral. I remember they used to be somewhat like that for PvE. They were always that good for PvP, like put dots and run. But in PvE, what was the last expansion when they were literally all about bleeds? Like the biggest bleeds ever. I think Legion and maybe Mob, they had big bleeds, didn't they? Like Snapshot was a lot bigger. Sentry's ready, Romaru's ready. Alrighty, boys. We get Romaru and Sentry in here. Get another duel up and running. Are we gonna have PTR duels at one point? Yeah, I'm down, William. Whenever they add a double Lego, how about we do some PTR duels when they add a double Lego on PTR? I think that'll be really fun. I am interested to see what that's gonna look like. Very interested to see what that's gonna look like. You sure? Okay, we requeue. I guess Sentry had to go and reset it in LG. First place Horde, yeah. Happy 2022. What's up, Water Creator? It's gonna be 2022 for us in about 5 hours. But happy New Year, boys that already saw the new year. Happy New Year, Chad. Winter Sun Lover. Happy New Year to you, my guy. Happy New Year, folks. Happy New Year, Scotty. Hope you're having a good one, my man. You boys are having a good one. Is it LFG? It's not popping. Does somebody have LFG on? Sentry, Romaru. Make sure you guys had LFG on. Dude, I got a bad headache. Forex are going burr. How they really? I'll take 100% crit. Legendary for rogues. Yeah, that's gonna be huge. In PvP, it's gonna be insane. We're not queue or anything? Okay, we'll go again. Sentry and Romaru. Maybe it'll work this time. Really? Interesting. Здорово, удачного стрима. Здорово, Кримсон, здорово, Кигаламу, други. Здорово. С Новым годом, Dalaran, Ultimate, с Новым годом тебе тоже. С Новым годом. 2022, huh? 2022, man. Hopefully it'll be a good year, dude. Hopefully it'll be better than 2021, dude. I have so many people that have had a really rough 2021. I feel like we all deserve a break. We all deserve good times and a break, honestly. Interesting. Close. Actually, I think one of the duels recorded was like extra long, so I'm going to parse that for the duels too. Which imagine we're living in year 22. Wonderful, for real. Yeah, for real. You guys are living a year ahead of me, man. How'd you guys get ahead of me like that? Beatbox over in Team 1. We got Loopy Hunt on Team 4 is going to be first up. It looks like it is going to be... Wait, Pivovar? It's like... What's the name? In Russian, it'll be kind of like... Beer brewery? This guy is kind of like... Oh my goodness. So how do you even explain it? Pivo, though, it's going to be a shaman first up versus TM4 is trying to get some blasted damage into TM4 is bailing out of there with Ghost Rules biting and nipping at his toes. And Pivo trying to get around. So how do you explain Pivo Var to the chat? So it'll be kind of like Pivo would be beer. Var is something like, it's almost like brewing or maker. I guess like it's almost like beer maker is his name in a sense. Or a beer brewer. Something like that. Gonna be the Sunder as the Shackles coming out. Shackles are actually out for both of them. And Pivo trying to get out of there. Lead by the Feral is leaping into a pretty healthy shaman. The healing he's got is actually keeping him afloat. Gonna be the big maim with a Feral Frenzy. Full blades up and run. TM4, so I don't think he has the C-Pod. But I think he's got the Swarm over onto Pivo just yet. Big bites coming back to back. Now Pivo is super low on health. It's gonna be a C-Pod. And TM4 does notice C-Pod. Is going to end up taking it out. Hopefully, I think he's just hoping to get some calm points, to get some bleeds. Looks like having to commit a bite into it too. Over on the Team 1, we also got ourselves Ila Mest. Ila Namestji. Ila? We'll call him Ila, I guess. We also got Anton. Oh, changing the mark to look like Paladin. I like that golden look. We got ourselves Archid. What is this Archis, dude? We got Archid. How am I gonna? What am I gonna call him? Archie? Man, this is gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. We got Anton though up next. Archid. His other name is Archid. I want to call him DD. I'm not even sure Archid. I guess we'll have to do it. TM4 is getting the full bleeds versus Anton. And Anton getting rooted pretty early on. Chain of Ice on TM4s though. The Feral is going to have to go into bear form most likely. Maybe going to go for a bit of a reset. Cat form. Flesh Cat. It looks like the bleeds are really starting to catch up with Anton though. He really needs to get a melee of the Feral to get some of those dots in. He's going to have to go for Lichborn. Get himself the Death Coils to heal himself up, top himself off. Sun TM4 is going to get the Army of the Dead. Definitely needs to get some Chain of Ice back to back, but TM4 can just shift those so easily. The pets are going to try to catch up with TM4. This is going to be grippy hand up from the A-bomb limb, trying to get the big A-bomb in there. Maybe if you can just catch up and stay on TM4 as best possible, it's going to round the bend. The Thorns are also going to put slows on the pets too. So this is going to make it difficult for him to get the pressure rolling. Anton trying to find the good angle, but it's going to be impossible, man. These pillars in particular are extra long, so it's going to be huge for TM. Look at that, TM, dude. He's going to just bleed out this DK the whole time, trying to see if he can force the kitty over to him with a Flesh Cup. Is going to absorb a lot of the bleeds into the Flesh Cup, but the Marble Shield falls off and dissipates at some point. The pets get empowered. TM4 is playing that action defensive walling off against the A-bomb getting empowered. Normally, it's not enough to get pressure rolling for the Death Knights, but TM4 decided to hit wall either way. Grip by Anton. TM4 with a Thorn, so it's going to slow the pet as well as Anton quite a bit. Got himself a couple of death strikes to keep himself afloat though. He's trying to see if he can fight through the bleeds. TM4 trying to stay in there, maybe get some bites. Anton dips really low. It's going to be the army that joined the fight. TM4 to the bear form. And that's going to be a slow, actually a mass slow from Anton as he gets hit. Going to be a Cyclone, trying to see if he can get interrupted. TM4 is getting slowed back to back though. Not really sure what's slowing him down. Going to be the quick roar with a grip. TM4 has got himself big heal rolling up though. I don't know if Anton plays the Mortal Strike buff, the healing reduction on a talent for Death Knights, but he might be. The healing reduction talent is a little bit difficult to play with, but it is at least some sort of healing reduction. It's like Necrotic Wound. Every time you pop one of your pest shells, one of your festering wounds on the enemy, every time you pop, it creates a healing reduction effect. It for like 15 or 20 seconds, but it stacks, so it doesn't start really high. But if you get 4-1 popping, that's a pretty big healing reduction as an overall. Though it only has a set duration and it doesn't refresh, so it's not like something you can maintain at all times. So it's only during certain bursts. Anton getting the stun on TM4, he's got the pet empowered. Got an A-bomb rolling in as well. Maybe the A-bomb can make something happen too. The A-bomb can get a couple of strikes in. TM4 is away from a pillar. Bear form, trying to see if he can go maybe for a bit of a reset. And it's going to be Anton, but down with that. AMS trying to deal with some of the thorns. Chain of Ice on TM4. TM4 most likely is going to go for a cyclone, maybe a flesh cap. Going to be the flesh cap. Anton cannot trinket it. He didn't want to interrupt them on a cyclone. Maybe it would have been a good idea just to get the interrupt on the cyclone either way. Because TM Force is going to get that flesh craft either way. At least if you have your pets and you have your damage, you can start cracking through a flesh craft, building some more resources. And this way instead is just, it's just an unfortunate circumstance of, well, not much you can really do. He's just gonna do you dirty like that. Anton is minded to go for a big defensive here. Not a lot of health left. A lot of it necrotic out. Get a hit with the root. At least can get himself some healing. Waiting for the shackles to fall off. Able to get himself some support. And TM Force is gonna have the pet back there. Is gonna actually blast at the pet. Anton, but on having to sacrifice the pet for a little bit extra health is actually super low. Anton might have to go for IBF. Deathback getting used right here. Son on the Feral. He is gonna trick it out of there. Maybe Anton can wait until the Fed is really low and then go for the full armor that it. He is trying to put pressure into the cat. Who's going to go into bear form, get himself a heal, 5% dampening. Anton waiting out for the necrotics to be off him. This is going to be the IBF. He needs himself some healing. But it looks like he has no resources whatsoever. But also, even if he did have a full bar running power, he can barely stay on top of the Feral. That Feral just kites and bleeds him. And Feral just did him dirty, man. Put bleeds on the guy, rooted him, and got the hell out of dodge. That is so rough, man. Crazy. Crazy. RHD is going to be up next. We can call him RHD. It's going to throw onto TM Forest. It's playing out Assassination, so we'll see how it goes. Assassin versus Feral. Try to keep the bleeds, try to keep the poisons rolling. Actually, just poisons can do bleed. And I wonder if you could actually get a bleed with a like a talent where you throw your weapon and put a bleed. That'd be kind of a cool PvP talent. Shrinking immediately for RHD. Got himself full Vent, your Burst, Flagellation rolling, full Vendetta up and running. TM Force and Bear Form. Got himself Bark Skin. Well, Cyclone is going to get himself a big heal as he gets real low. Going to be a Cyclone. Oh, get interrupted. TM Force does have the Flesh Cap. He doesn't, but he does have better healing. Oh, Flesh Cap is up. Never mind, he does have Flesh Cap. Didn't finish channeling his Flesh Cap. So actually could be a blind out of RHD. It looks like it is going to be full blind and a reset. RHD may be going way too far behind the pillar. Make it just stay next to TM Force to land the sap either way. But he definitely did need to get a reset, and he does get one. Bleeds are rolling on him, maybe with a Moonfire as well. Wants to go for a full kidney shot. Can he break through the Flesh Cap shield though? He should be able to. With the dots, it's going to be a poison bomb on him. The Flesh Cap did not get fully channeled though either. And RHD got himself a reset. Getting the Shadow Strike. I think he's got himself the crit legendary. He has got himself lots of comp points. Full maim up to the rogue. It's going to take pretty big bleeds rolling. Maybe can Cloak of Shadows something here. Maybe Cloak of Shadows the Swarm. Gets a Kidney Shot to TM Force as he got. Oh, Kidney Shot was actually a really short DR. RHD does get himself the smallest of heals with that shield whenever he catches a reset. Definitely needs to re-stealth as often as possible. His bleeds are still pretty dire on him. This is really tough. Going to be a I picked up a TM Force just to get the Moonfire. And RHD does go down. TM Force is bleeding these boys dry. Not given opportunity to get out of there. That is so hard, man. That is tough. That is actually pretty tough to deal with. Elon Musk. Wait, his name is Elon Musk. His name is Elon Musk. I just realized his name is Elon Musk. Oh, it's like a really cadavered Russian way of doing Elon Musk. Because normally it's like Elon Musk, like with a K. But he got Elon Musk with a G at the end, with an I at the start. But it's Elon Musk. Elon, oh my goodness. Thank you for visiting us today. Didn't know Elon Musk would play a torrent. But you know what? It's really up to Elon Musk to play something funky here. Got the hammers thrown in. Maybe got a proc on TM Force. Try to get himself a bit of a heal. TM Force wants to go for that Skull Bash interrupt. If you can get a big old Skull Bash interrupt with full blades rolling, Elon Musk got himself wings, so he's able to heal himself. Missing, actually, I think that final wreck did connect. TM Force had a lead, but I think that wreck did actually end up connecting with him. I could have been wrong in that. Flash got out for the Druid. Look at the interrupted, does get the rebuke. But Elon Musk kind of goes a little bit too far. Trying to get himself a little bit of a flesh craft. He got just rushed past TM Force, interrupted him, and then kind of went a little bit too far forward. The Feral putting all the bleeds back up. Elon Musk has himself bubble and bop in case things go sour. Maim onto the Pala. Unless he gets... Dude, if only TM Force banked up for a big old bite after he got all the bleeds, just waited, bite. But I think you can't really do it with the maim, though. I don't know if he's running... I think he is running Bash, right? I guess he doesn't have Bash, but he did go for the maim, which is pretty massive. Gonna be Berserk up. Trinket, not available for TM Force. He's gonna have to eat that stun. Got Thorns, so Elon Musk is trying to be very careful not to hit Thorns as best as possible. And that's gonna be a big old bite to finish him off. He is the last one left over on the team one. He got himself 10 minutes into the duel, 30% dampener. He's got to defeat a Feral Druid and then the rest of the team. Can he do it with a massive handicap of not enough healing ever? Plus also a Feral with so much mobility, it's just impossible to defeat. Gonna be slows down for your boy Ark. He tried to get a stun on Team Force. Looks like that Earthbind Totem just isn't catching Team Force at all. It's not like he power shifted it either. Wall this off, he's trying to get some damage versus Arky. Arky with the Chain Harvest really early on. But Team Force had himself big defenses in order to deal with this. It's going to be Shackles Malediction. Arky cannot really... Oh, he does actually, though. He does catch up. I was going to say, he looks like he's going to get line of sighted and slowed, so he won't be able to break the shackles. But looks like Team Force is going to go defensive here. Full Thorns up. Got himself a big heal. Barksy was up as well. And Arky backed up out of there for a second. Just wait until this cooldown's down and then maybe get back in there. Team Force with a quick maim. I don't know if he was able to get full dots or anything onto Arky. But it's going to be a port for Arky. Try to get back over there if possible. Man, it's going to be a tough duel between the two, honestly. Please remind me of Legion Feral. Yeah, dude. He's just playing as much of bleed build as he can. Putting bleeds on everybody. Hits him with a maim. Hits him with a root. And just bails out of there. He's looking to get himself full root. A maim, a root. Just go for a reset. I think he's trying to go behind the pillar and go for a flush cap. That's what he's doing. Yeah. He was trying to see if he could get himself an opportunity to break away for just a second, get himself a full reset. Arky gonna up by the Feral. Gonna be a Feral Frenzy. Full burst available. Arky has a wall. Might want to use this wall because of some of the biggest bleeds out there. It's gonna have a lot of Maelstrom generated by the Ghost Wolves. That's gonna be Thorns on Team Forest. Does he get purged? Can Arky purge it? He doesn't get to purge it just yet. But he's going to get himself a bit of healing. Lots of Maelstrom saved up. Plenty of mana to work with. He just needs to get in front of TM Force and keep him in place for a second. Trying to get a Thunder Stun. He is going to be able to get a Thunder Stun. Trinket out TM Force as he gets hit by the Chain Harvest. And he's going to go for a maim and go for a reset versus Arky. Trying to maybe go for a restart. Looks like he's going to get himself a proper reset. 12 minutes of the duel. 42% dampening. Arky just sitting in Ghost Souls with the Earth Shield. TM Force just hits him with the Moonfire. Maybe this... Does TM Force want Arky to just chase him in circles? I think maybe he just doesn't want Arky Orc and Ghost Soul healing the whole time. Quick maim, full blades up, is looking to get a root maybe. Arky sprinting after him. Maybe if there was a root, maybe he was able to move it. Sunder on TM Force, full pets are on him. Arky bled up, so that roar is going to break him out of it. TM Force in bear form, gets him Feral Frenzy. Big LA Blast does connect. The Thorns are up. The Wolves are still going to bite through the Thorny Feral. And Arky has a wall in case things go sour. Got himself a bit of healing rolling. TM Force with the Barks hit, so that's going to be his one big defensive. He won't have another good one for about 30 seconds or so. And Arky, if he can just get himself ramp ups and damage, he might be okay. But the roots are going to keep breaking him. Looks like the damage on those roots is going to keep Arky moving though. TM Force trying to see if he can get himself maybe some sort of a reset. If Arky can just hit him with a slow, does hit him with a Frost Shock, is going to door Shadows just to reconnect. If he can just get a Flame Shock roll on the kitty, it might actually be kind of okay. GeForce trying to get himself a heal, is going to be able to dip in his stealth. And maybe, almost getting himself an opener. But that was a crash landing bar. He does end up hitting him. Stun onto TM Force, but looks like the stun missed. The Thunder does connect. The Ghost was joined in. The Thorns and the heal is out for TM Force. Literally, as soon as he's just getting combat with Arky, just goes in to tank up this damage as best as possible. Just playing it as tanky as he can. Trying to get a flash cover on the corner. Arky swings by, gets a quick interrupt. TM Force got wall back up, so he's trying to do as much damage, get the bleeds up while he's got a wall. But as soon as that wall and the Barkskin are gone, you know he's dipping out of there. Full walls out for Arky. Main but TM Force got himself Berserk. Maybe he'll just stay in there with his Berserk. Maybe he's like, you know what, Berserk is going to give him lots of calm points as a back-to-back finishers. Maybe I can just stay in and heal myself a ton. Maybe that'll give him longevity to improve his circumstance. Got a full run to Arky. Arky got Ghost Wolves in case he needs to. Got no matter whatsoever. But still continue to truck this as best as possible. Gonna be that slow totem on TM Force, but he doesn't reset yet again. Super on forward, but the Feral does get himself another reset. Damn. That's rough. Big leap by TM Forest. Arky get hit with yet another rake. Full beats are up. Got himself Ghost Tools. That's going to be a way for him to break out of those roots. He's going to need to get himself some Maelstrom. Trying to see if he can survive it. TM Forest really is playing the whole bleed strat, isn't he? Arky got himself a little bit of Maelstrom. Looks like Ghost was kind of disconnected away from TM Forest. There's going to be Thorns is up. Arky just trying to build up some Maelstrom. Got himself mana. He just did the Maelstrom in order to empower his healing. Sunder, stun. TM Forest got no way. Actually, no, he does have a way out of it with a trinket. Does Arky have enough damage? Looks like he doesn't have enough Maelstrom. TM Force with the Barks try to get some more bleeds into Arky, maybe with Main to follow. Arky is super low on health. Still continuing to heal himself as much as possible. Maim trickets out immediately. Needs a bit of a Maelstrom. Just a little bit more to survive. Maybe a huge Chain Harvest. Oh my goodness, TM Force just bled these boys out. Played the long game and he got technically still 5 kills. Wow. What a champion Feral Druid. He got a lot of bleeds in, man. He played for a long game, bleeds, and kites. He didn't want to lose. All right. Let's see if we have anybody available. Do we have groups, boys? Do we still have teams? Maybe we still have a team with Zunny? Because maybe we can get Zunny versus Sentry. Zunti versus Sentry. Yeah, all right. That was a game. That was a game. Feral Druid. Yo, Zunti, do you still have a 5-man ready to go? Or we don't ski? Sentry, I think, is trying to see if we can fill out the group. Is it over, boys, or are we doing more? Yeah, the Feral. I want Feral to be heavier on Blaze. Yup, still as a group. Yo, Sentry, if he has 2 more boys to join in, we can get Zunti versus Sentry. And that'll be 1 more group in here, boys. First 5v5, let's go. You're Romaro. Type someone in Discord. I'm gonna give you the champ roll, dude. That is a 1v5. That is a 1v5. As sour as it might be, having a Feral bleed you down and bleeding out, and then it'd be 4-3-2 as well. Let's go, Romaro. Yo, write something in chat, man. I'll give you a champ roll. That is a 1v5. I feel like people complain about Feral Druids because they 1v5 pretty regularly, but that isn't achievement either way. If that's your first 1v5, hey, I gotta give you a champ roll. So Romaro, write in chat something in the general chat, in the general like section of the chat on Discord, and I'll give you the champ roll just so we can recognize ya. Sentry got 4. We need a +1 on Sentry's team. If we get Zunti versus Sentry. Oh, you're perfect. It's your name and Romaro right there. Yeah, my guy. Hey. Here we go. That blue looks good on you. That blue looks good on you. Let's go, my man. Congratulations. New фаса? Yeah, new фаса. Literally. Привет, я вот играю, я понял, не могу, вроде ты не русский, я его понимаешь. Чуть-чуть понимаю, Савимон, чуть-чуть понимаю русский. Чуть-чуть. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, boys. As soon as we got +1 for Sentry, we'll do 1 more versus Zunti, and I think that might be the last one. I'll see how I'm feeling afterwards. I got food waiting for me as well. I don't want to kind of chill and get some work done before the evening. I just want to be able to go to sleep. I don't know what time. Yo, every games was fun. Happy New Year, yo. Zelia, Happy New Year, fam. Hope you enjoy the games. We need a +1 for Team Sentry, boys, versus Zunti. +1, and we'll be good to go, boys. Yeah, Champ Feral Druid. Night Fae, Soulbind passive. I think it is, yeah. Or Necrolord, yeah. It is Ear Mirror. It's like when you get below 50% health, you get a shield. Yeah. Сделай русский канал, я там готов на... И там говори по-русски, у тебя хорошо получается? Не забываем русский язык, ну чё, братан, не давай мне ложь. Знаю, это ложь. Мне нужна правда, это неправда. Sentry is ready, let's go. Yo, Savimoon said, I should make a Russian channel, and my Russian is pretty good. I don't speak Russian that much. It's super rusty. So I said, yo, you're lying to me for saying my Russian is good. You're lying. Slot order. Хорошо. Я думаю, у нас группа есть. We got Sentry, we got Zunti. Sentry. Okay, go again. Alright, somebody declined then. From all arenas. I'm gonna give it a second, let it decline. And we'll get it in here in a second. I think it was another G. And we got our dope running, boys. А я английский язык знаю, так, hello, тут слово русский знаешь. Да, ну, больше это какого, английский канал, американский канал, я больше по-английски говорю, чуть-чуть с русскими, говорю, и славами говорю по-русским чуть в чате. Потому что у нас не только русские, а у нас, другие стороны славы. Trying to speak to someone when you say basically he doesn't know a lot of English but he knows Russian. He's like, you know Russian, so you make the channel in Russian. I'm like, oh, okay, makes sense, but I'm mostly doing English stuff here. Я подумаю об этом самым, подумаю. Я русский не очень хорошо говорю, русским. Я знаю, что он в русском канале будет говорить тоже. Should we do like a Russian version of Duels channel? Is that maybe what the deal should be? Like a Duels channel where we play with Russians and we speak in Russian? I wonder how Krager does it, because I know he does like similar Duels thing where he spectates and commentates. He also plays a lot of arenas too. Be massive. Did we go again? Alright. We're good now. Okay, now we should be good. Nice, let's get another up and running, boys. Let's get another up and running, boys. What do we got today? Switch. We got ourselves together, Team 1 with Athel, man. As a region ballot. I love that set. Oh, this set is so shiny. Look at his belt buckle. Look at his gloves. It's so shiny. That's actually kind of cool. I like this set a lot. I used to not like the set, but I kind of like it more the more I look at it, honestly. We got ourselves Imon Tren. I keep messing your name so hard, my friend. I'm so sorry. We got ourselves Limika in the back as a feral Worgen. You don't see a lot of Worgen, dude. The Worgen gets some of the better customizations ever since Shadowlands, man. Some really good ones, honestly. There's not a lot of you guys play them. We got Varine as a Void Elf, and we got ourselves Yushimatsu as a Beastmaster Hunter versus Team 1. We got ourselves on that team. Zan. Oh, there's Zan. I literally couldn't see him for a second. Oh, looking very angry. Looking like Grinch away here at Christmas. We got ourselves Archie on that team. We got also Elon Musk. We got ourselves Masochist. Masochist is back. And people in here. Masochist, that's the name I haven't seen in a while. This man got one of the best transmogs of a clothy I've ever seen. He looks like a gentleman and a scholar. Gonna be a stun onto Iman Mendes. We're gonna be a stun onto Masochist. We're trinket out of it. Wall is up, just trying to get himself some resources so he can get some damage in. Vilepin is joining in. It's gonna summon the Tyrant in. So the pets are gonna be empowered quite a bit. If you can only get the pressure and land inside of Iman, he'll be okay. The Tyrant just waddling towards Iman. It's gonna be a feint death for a second, freezing the Tyrant for a moment, but the pets is still ramping at him. That's gonna be the Demon Doggers charging in and Amon looking to get the hell out of there. Masochist is gonna eat the steel trap. It looks like Emo is gonna almost get out of there, but the stun comes out by the fellow guard. Oh, I was gonna say for a second, like, why did his pet start attacking the pet of Hunter? But I think he actually taunted him. Generation is up as Masochist is getting himself a port with some demon bolts ready to go. And if Amon can maybe go for a big old Fleshka. Oh, Masochist not interrupting Fleshka. Might actually send him behind. Gonna be the interrupt on Shadow, but still can get the hand to go down. Masochist got himself Dark Pack. I'm surprised Dark Pack can be used while you interrupt on Shadow. What school of cast is Dark Pack? Is it fire? Because it gives him a shield. Maybe it's fire because it's red. But it doesn't seem like a Shadow cast. Gonna be Fear onto Mon. As it's gonna be Shackles Maledictions. Masochist is gonna get silenced, trying to go for Fear, but looks like Amon got him low, and that's gonna be a big kill shot to follow with Zan charging out as an arms warrior. Defensive stance is up and running. Warbreaker trinkets out of it just so maybe he can take out Amon. Throwing down the net. That's a PvP talent I haven't seen in a while. I'm pretty sure it's a root, and while you're root, you also have like 80% chance to miss your abilities. So if you're melee, it basically you just majority of your abilities are gonna miss even if you're close up to the hunter, as long as the hunter doesn't break the trap. Zan is going to activate Avatar, get himself some movement speed, or actually breaking him out of roots. I think you use the Avatar just to break out of roots of the steel trap, but looks like Amon is able to kite him out. You need to get the dots in there with the Serpent Sting and the grenades, but Zan so far not even turning attention onto the pet. He could be generating resources of the pet, that rage, and as well going for maybe a... He's sliding, dude. He ran over the ice trap and he started sliding. He's slippery, gonna be full death. Chakram on Zan. It looks like he's gonna be going down. Oh my goodness, Amon, what did you do to that guy? Kited him out, put him on ice, no more trinket available, and then just got a full death chakram with a stun and just let that thing rip him apart. People who's going to be up next is going to get frozen as soon as he summons up an elemental. I don't know what kind of animation he was trying to go for. Was he trying to go for like a punch? Oh, he was trying to go for like a frost shock. Interesting. But it's going to be Amon. He's going to get himself a bit of a reset. Last time he played against the Shaman, it was a little bit of tough because it's a lot of healing. It's going to have to go. He's probably the wrong Shaman here. He's going to have to go for a lot of kiting spree. It's going to be a full chimeric onto Piva. As he got an Elo Blast onto Amon. Going to be a Death Chakram up with a wall activated. Amon, does he have some big damage with the Death Chakram? He doesn't look like Amon is playing the Death Chakram build with Death Chakram have an explosion effect to it. But it is a really effective legendary, at least in PvP. You throw it on Death Chakram and spins and spins and spins, explosion shot is about to hit. You go for the flanker strike as explosive connects with full cooldowns. It actually gets somebody extremely low in health. And it just does a lot of damage all at once. That's going to be a net thrown at Piva. Is actually able to break out of that net if he goes for the Spirit Walker's Grace or whatever that sprint that shamans go for. Hex onto the hunter. He does land it, but Piva had a lot of his health necrotic out. Super low in health. Actually, Amon could go for a kill shot. Try to get the kill shot in with the dots rolling. Piva super low in health. Needs that Maelstrom. Freezing Trap to something plays as Amon is super low in health. Is going to get him some mending bandage, but Amon may actually be able to recover. If Piva doesn't have a lot of Maelstrom, he could be in trouble. Has the Petro attack. Definitely should turn the attention to the start attack of the Rapture as soon as possible. Got himself the Ghost, which maybe get himself some Maelstrom in. Needs himself some healing. He's super low, and I think he might just be going down. Trying to get a heal off. Not fully Maelstrom now. Turn the attention onto the pet if you have to, but you got to do something. Feign death by Amon for a second. Piva just continue to get blasted. Super low in health. It looks like he is going to be going down, as Amon is going to have to see if he can stomp out those weeds real quickly. Elon Musk is going to be up next versus Amon. So far, Amon has been able to do a ton. Blind trick inside of him immediately with a Hodge. Was able to force it out pretty easily, and Amon should be going downhill without much of a fight. Elon Musk was able to see if he can blast him out of there for a quick second, and was successful at it. Yitsu is going to... Yushi, actually. I don't know why I call it Yitsu. Yushi is going to be up next. Hunter's Mark onto Elon Musk. I might be able to get some damage in. It is a paladin, so they don't have nearly the same mobility. Going to be a freezing trap on him. Usually, if they get a good setup, is going to be playing that Ventier burst, so the big kill shots. It's definitely going to make it easier for PvP. There's going to be a hand of hindrance onto Yusha, but he's going to bail out of there. Elon Musk trying to see if maybe he can go over the hand of hindrance to walk towards Yusha, but if he has to make that distance from A to B, he's just going to take it slow and steady. You should get hit with a final wreck. There's going to be a full shield of Edis Brock, and it looks like Yusha's actually backing his pets out for a second, getting quite a lot of damage into Elon Musk. I don't know why he's not going with pets. Going to be the full burst out of the Sylvanas bow, but Yushu keeping his pets very, very defensive here. Those pets are barely getting attacks in. I'm not sure. He probably should be keeping pets a lot more aggressive in there. Look, his pet is just backing up. Does he have pets on completely like passive or something? Might need to activate him on full damage. There's going to be a freezing trap onto Elon Musk as Yusha needs to back up out of the Yusha, get himself a disengage or something. It might be a defensive hero to follow as well. Going to be a dire Basilisk joining in, but Yusha finds himself super low. Maybe a turtle shot might need to come out of you super low. Needs to turtle immediately, but looks like getting cleaved down by the Paladin. Not much they can really do there. But the Marine going to be up next. Rolling in. Blind onto the Rogue, trick inside of it. That's gonna be a bubble for Elon Musk, but Rogue did end up tricking out of the blind. So we'll see how things go for the Rogue. He's gonna put himself kind of out in the open without a trinket, unless you can cloak or pre-cloak a Hodge. It is gonna make it pretty difficult for you to be able to fight this through. As Varian got himself cloak, he got himself evasion. It actually got himself a lot of defensive here to work with. Just that Hodge might make it difficult, especially as you get hit. Final wreck is going to be Hammer Justice, but it looks like Elon Musk just didn't have that much damage to follow up from that stun. So Varian gets himself another chance while that stun is on CD for a minute. He had himself an opportunity just to get in there and get some damage in. Flagellation going to use. Stun onto Elon Musk. Could go for Blessing of Protection. Actually, I don't know if Blessing of Protection removes the Flagellation. Does it? I don't know if it does. If it does, that sucks. But if it doesn't, then actually Varian, if you could just somehow generate calm points, I guess Phantom Knives and Slice and Dice, technically that Flagellation still does stuff. Or is it going to be a full reset for the two of them? And Elon Musk should be getting blind back up very, very soon, I think. I think it's about a minute CD or so, right? Getting a shot onto the pally yet again. Varian is going to go for a bit of a hit and run strat, getting some shadow strikes in. Cloak of Shadows for that Shield of Vengeance is going to be able to immune it. Another cheap shot. Elon Musk super low in health. Varian actually picking up a bit of damage there. Not bad. And Arhi is the last one left. 7 minutes into this duel. 70% dampener. And Varian looking for a bit of a reset. Arhi trying to go for a bit of a sacrifice. Oh, maybe he's just trying to sacrifice some of their souls. So his ancestors, or maybe rather Ragnaros, can be satisfied, because this man is looking all multi-man, looking like a champion of Rag himself. Getting a shot onto Arki in the opener. He is an Oryx. He's not going to sit that stun long at all, though. But it's going to be a full burst. Shadow Blades for Varian. Going to be Ghost, full Earth Elemental joining in, and that's going to be Arki. Hit with a blind. Is Varian just going to go for a reset? That's going to be Ghosts also to Marine, though, so that's going to be freebie Maelstrom for Archie either way. So you're not going to be able to deny any kind of Maelstrom generation, so Archie should be able to get himself a heal either way. Kidney Shot is going to be heavily DR. Chain Harvest by Archie. Marine has no outs right now. Only thing he can do is Trinket. Smoke Bomb to separate the two. Does get a slow onto Archie, but that's going to be Ghosts used in order to catch up. Maybe an interrupt on the door. Shadows. Marine has nowhere to go. I think it's going to be over with a LE Blast and a Storm Strike, taking him out of there. With Limika as a Feral Druid up next. Have we seen a Necro Feral? He didn't go for the Flesh Cut Opener. So maybe a Convoke, maybe a Kirin Kitty. Potentially. Possibly. He's going to try to see if he can deal with it. I tried to kill the Rogue. a doll. I think I tried to say a Rogue. And I think he got kind of one shot out of nowhere. I think that's what Saruman is saying. I'm not certain. Gonna be a full opener onto Archie. Take a lot of big damage. Limika with a roar. As it comes to Berserk available. Archie catching up on a lot of healing as it is gonna be full roots up. And Limika is playing that night phase. So you're either gonna have to get some kind of a trinket or maybe just bait a kick out of Archie and then go for a full burst convoke. He's just gonna have to use whatever he can in order to line up a free clean convoke. Because you can Sunder Convoke, you can Stun Convoke, you can Interrupt Convoke. So now Limika got interrupted. He could maybe go for a full Convoke onto Archie. Eating a full Chain Harvest and surviving it just fine. It's going to be a Cyclone. Maybe you can get a Trinket out of him. That's what he's trying to do. If you can get a Trinket out of him or something, anything, then he's going to be okay. Archie is going to have an Interrupt on a very, very short CD. So he always has a way to interrupt him. Ghostos join in, try to hit him with Thunder. Yo, Limika, if you get interrupted, no more Thunder for a while. You could literally just Convoke into Archie as soon as these Ghostos fade. So you actually could go for a big Convoke. You could make something happen. No more Sunder. As long as you can get an interrupt out somehow. No more Sunder. That could be massive. We'll see if he ends up doing it or not. Opener onto Archie, trying to go for big Convoke. Archie just gonna sit it, Trinket and get an interrupt either way. Limika got himself full big bites available back to back. Stun onto Archie. Does he have any more bites to follow? Looks like Archie caught up on a bit of Maelstrom. Catching up on healing. LE Blast blasting into Limika's face. As a root does get to connect. Limika tried to see if he can maybe crawl away from Archie. Try to do whatever he can to get the hell out of there. Quick roar onto Archie. Limika's looking maybe for a reset. Got him some regrowth. Ghosts is joining in. He's going to be biting him right through. Archie has a wall. Has plenty of mails available. Limika no health except for the wall. Needs to go for as much self-healing as possible. I don't know if he got any healing though. There's going to be a massive chain harvest through the wall. And Archie ends up taking him out. Goes to charge over to Hathaman, who's, I don't even know what he's trying to do. He's literally burned Unlegend, he's burning Mont, and is literally like writing down his names maybe? I don't even know what he's trying to do. What the? I have no idea what that was all about. This is burning his own ally and like scrying his sins on a parchment, I guess? I have no clue. I have no idea what's going on anymore. But Archie is going to be versus Athaman. Last duel of these two for the evening to celebrate 2021 and into 2022. And Archie brought in the Rain of Frogs on top of it. I wonder if anybody's ever tried to interrupt Rain of Frogs as an ability. Like they just see a cast and like it kick immediately. I have no idea what it does. Athaman is going to hit with a pets immediately. Stun onto Archie. No trinket available for Archie though. So it could be really big for Athaman. Does Archie get a heal? Try to get himself a heal with a waterfall. Athaman just trying to keep the pressure rolling blind onto Archie. Does he have enough pressure? Does he have enough damage? There is still a wall for Archie. It looks like Athaman is having to burn a lot of this holy power generated into a self-heal. Athaman walking this duel, full defenses, full offensives, full immunity, Sunder with a stun by Archie, so you can maybe catch back up versus Athor. 45% damage is going to make that shield a lot smaller than it has to be, or it could be, but also it's going to mean that that backsplash damage is going to be smaller as well, as the shield is part of that dampener mechanic. Athaman tried to see if he could bail away. Got himself Hand of Freedom as Ghost was joining in. Actually chose to go for Bubble. Archie going in for Chain Harvest, trying to see if he can get Athaman down, so that Bubble was perfectly lined up. Sorry, already was set the stone and pressing Chain Harvest as soon as he could. LE Blast is still blasting Sunder as Athaman's health is extremely low. He needs to get himself as much damage as possible. Trinket available back up for Archie. So if Athaman can somehow keep Archie on low health, it looks like it's not going to happen. Maelstrom still keeps fueling through Archie. Mana still available. Athaman extremely low. Does get himself Seraphim. Maybe can live with Seraphim alone. Extra versatility to reduce damage is taken. Increases the healing he's getting. Also crit for a chance of those heals to crit hard. At 50% dampening those, 5V healing is just not going anywhere. Gonna be Athema trying to walk away from Archie. Archie has a wall, he has plenty of mails generated. Ghosto is helping him do that as well. Athema is under a ton of pressure. Maybe he can go for a bop and get some of the physical damage, but that's about it he could really do. And a lightning bolt for Archie takes him down. Not much he could do. And Archie came into the duel kind of unprepared with the cooldowns down, but ended up slamming out of the park. Either way, boys, thank you boys so much for joining me today for the 2021 last 2021 duel stream, and hello 2022 boys. Thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate you guys for coming. It was pretty hard to get some groups in here, but I appreciate every single one of you that set up some team. Sentry, Rumaru, Zunti, and everybody else was a part of Ghost, man. I appreciate it. That shame is mad. Yeah, he wanted to win. Thank you boys. I appreciate all of you. I haven't eaten today at all, so I'm gonna call it here and get some food, relax, hang out, get some work done before tomorrow, and enjoy my Happy New Year this evening as well. Alrighty boys, alrighty, thank you all. I appreciate all of you. Super fun hanging with you boys. I'll see you boys all in the next stream tomorrow for some NA duels of the year 2022. Alrighty, alrighty, you guys have a good one. Peace.
That you're faking, but seeing ain't believing. I know now. I take all your stupid, burn it as my fuel, yeah. 'Cause we're running out of time, so I'm gonna make it mine.
The chosen one, I'm not the one to underestimate. I want the throne, I learn the crush obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate. Got it tatted on me, told them follow me. They see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as tile laces, clear as day. No longer move around in fear, disarray. Pray you hear me, let the winter wind against your window pane. Feel the bass, baby, soak it in and let it marinate. It's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah. Rush through barricades, levitate, got it tatted on me, told them follow me. They see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as tile laces, clear as day. No longer move around in fear, disarray. Pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane. Feel the bass, baby, soak it in and let it marinate. It's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades.